Hello. I woke up about 10 minutes ago because I set my alarm a little too late, and I'm just gonna kind of try to beeline it to the end. As you can see from my comment, I had Jordan make two more emotes, a Wave 1 and a Gilgamesh Pog emote. I hope that I hope that you make good use out of them. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? The right one is the physical side. I remember this. I think I have 12 emote slots right now, and I'm using 7 of them because I commissioned like 2 or 3 right as soon as I got the membership thing. But then I didn't expect to get a whole lot, like enough, I didn't expect to get so many memberships. So I just kind of like, I was like, well, shit. I'll have to start commissioning Jordan and Naomi for more stuff, I guess. I am not going to be speedrunning this. I'm just going to be kind of lazy and just going through it as fast as I'm able to. Custom classes is a very good mod, but because it changed so much less than I thought it was going to, I'm just kind of like, it's fun, but I'm just gonna, I'm gonna move on to a different game for now. I haven't really got any good summons in the summoner, I guess. Does anybody here have smoke? Yeah, you have flee. Okay, I'm just gonna run up the tower in that case. Where the hell did Mystic Knight go? Right, Ferris's Mystic Knight kind of looks weird, doesn't it? Anyway, how is everybody out there? It was a unremarkable weekend for me, I would say. I have one reflector ring. That doesn't matter. Wait, Mystic Knight can equip gold hairpin in this mod? That's pretty neat. They really should not have spread the ribbon love around. That was like seriously, that was Dancer's one thing. I wonder if I should try and see if they made Sword Dance 100% chance if you have all the Dancer equipment on. That'd be interesting. And like, I'm one of the many people championing for a fix like that, so I should really put my money where my mouth is. Hi, Reese. Reese's crying, as she is wont to do. Totally working and not watching YouTubes. Yeah, if anybody's not doing their job, shame on you. I still haven't bought any Hermes sandals because again I've just been speedrunning through the main story basically. Anybody else have thief, flee, or ninja smoke? Okay, you have smoke. Dual wield. I'm doing my job watching you, that's how it works. I think so, yeah. I think that works out well. Okay. As long as you get everything done, then that's all that matters as far as I'm concerned. When you hit flee, you just run away, but when you hit smoke, you have to, like, select your party. It's a weird little programming quirk. Oh yeah, if any, well, there's only like 17 people right now, so I don't think, I imagine that most people right here voted, but, make sure to vote for that poll, vote in that poll for what game I'm going to play next. I don't think I'll start it today. If I beat this game, like, real fast today, then I'm just gonna be like, alright, I'm moving on. Moving on to the next thing. I'm just gonna hope that Minotaur doesn't absorb Earth. Because I guess Knight can equip hammers in this mod. Can you cast smoke on the enemy? No, no matter what direction you press, you hear the, like, the whoop whoop sound, but, it only works on you yourself. I like both of you, like, one of you says, I voted for Purple Pikmin, Crystal Chronicles, Hoip. And then, but those are like the two least popular, which is kind of, it was a little bit sad. I mean, I know why, like, it's not like it's a, it's not like, I'm shocked that Crystal Chronicles isn't winning, considering what this whole channel is based off of, but it is still a little bit, you know, kind of sad. They were all interesting and solid options. That is what I try to go for. I try to, I'm like the, you know that one meme about, like, a guy is too good to, like, play fighting games in his friend group, but not good enough to be at tournaments? That's me for, like, everything, where it's like, I don't really want to just play games normally on stream. But I also don't want to do the, like, crazy, like, the super insane challenge runs that people do otherwise. What time is it for you? It is 4:18 for me. If Breath of Fire 3 was an option, I'd feel more strongly. Man, too good to play through Final Fantasy V normally, but not good enough to play through with a level 1 mini solo character. Triangle strategy is unlikely to be my kind of game, even though I have heard it's good. This isn't the reason that I haven't played it, but the title is really stupid. I imagine that even people that like the game are probably more likely to be like, yeah, the name is stupid, but just ignore that. 4:18 p.m. Sorry, it's actually daytime. Oops, it's actually daytime where I am because I'm doing the overnight third shift, and I was like, well, I wasn't able to stream yesterday because of my bad internet, so let's try and make up for that, because I do. It's like, I do kind of feel bad. Now that I have YouTube memberships, I kind of feel bad about not streaming, because I want, even though it's $1, but, you know, any money that you spend, you want to get your mileage out of. So it's like, I want people to be able to use those emotes as much as they can. Don't know what Crystal Chronicles is, but playing with friends sounds fun. It is a great... If you like multiplayer action RPGs, then I heavily recommend it. I heavily recommend emulating Crystal Chronicles GameCube. You need to set up Game Boy Advances, but it's very much worth it. What is with my accuracy? Okay, finally, Jesus. That took forever. Yeah, it is a very... Like, Crystal Chronicles on its own is still a fun game, but it gets most of its mileage out of its multiplayer aspects. I hope it still works. If it doesn't, then I just fucked myself. Unicorn Overlord? I still don't actually know what kind of game that is. I guess I'll just wait till he reflects himself to try and haste myself. Oh yeah, Unicorn Overlord. I don't even. Okay, I still don't know what kind of game that is because like I don't know. I just haven't really. But I know people really like it, but and I did like one of their other games. The what's it called? Their like first game with my brain is again addled from having just woken up. My friend tried to Japanese Crystal Chronicles before it was released in NA. Whoa. I didn't know, like, GameCube piracy was, like, a thing back then. Dragon's Crown, that's what it's called. I played Dragon's Crown with a friend. I have not played Ogre Battle. Is that related to Tactics Ogre? There's a lot of games with Ogre in the title, which kind of surprised me. Strategy RPG inspired by Fire Emblem. Ugh. I definitely won't play it. I'm just kidding. But no, I have. The only one of their games that I've played is Dragon's Crown. And that was fun. It's very pretty. I heard that I heard that Unicorn Overlord sold really well, which is cool. You're looking for a Kirby-like a game that's challenging. You tried Dynamite Heady. I feel like I have played that game a long time ago. I can't remember. Is it on Steam? Maybe I own it on Steam. Like, through one of my other friends. Gameplay's different from FFV. I mean, in the fact that it's like, doesn't have support conversations, like, doesn't have a weapon triangle and stuff. Also, how come Omniscient has doesn't have a speech for Flare? He just does it. Like, did the devs just forget? Like, they made one for Minotaur, and then Omniscient is just a mute, even though he's a wizard. Yeah, it's on. If it's on Genesis, I figured it was on Genesis. I've definitely seen gameplay of it, and it's like for some reason my brain immediately went to, isn't that a Genesis game? Maybe it was the soundtrack or just the visuals. Hey, I'm doing it. Okay, there we go. That's the thing that happened to me in the Advanced Achievements run. I just can't get the goddamn ship in there. Oh, it's made by Treasure? Maybe I should play it. I love Gunstar Heroes and Mischief Makers. I had to use a GameCube Phantasy Star online game to connect to the internet, but it was his laptop. You'd force it to emulate the game at ISO style. How the fuck do you even come up with that in the early 2000s? Early to mid 2000s. Game pirates are next level, even back then. Mischief Makers mentioned, absolutely. When that game gets announced on NSO, well, if, I really should say if, it's not a guarantee, I will play it. I don't know if I'll do... I've thought about, like, what if I did Mischief Makers all S ranks? That sounds fucking horrible. I was ever only able to get one S rank in that game on the first stage, and it was with rampant save state abuse. Because I can't get the jumps right. I don't know what kind of crazy shit they want you to do for the S ranks in that game. Even the auto-scroller stage, I couldn't get an S rank even though I was hugging the right side of the screen, trying to finish the stage, grab the end star as fast as possible. I hate that mid is just the nerd emoji. Yeah, they perfected character design like mid in the mid-90s. Mid to late 90s. What's your work about? Like in real life work? I train people to clean hospital rooms. The only game that I never finished because of that spear guy. You mean the, Mirko? Was it Mirko or was it, what's his, like, spaceship boss called? Cerberus Alpha, Sasquatch Beta, Phoenix Gamma. Was the Phoenix Gamma fight? Because that is, like, no questions asked, the only hard, like, really hard stage, or, yeah, sorry. It's, like, the only hard boss in the entire game, because it's just, because he's the only enemy that actually does damage to you. When you have 3 health bars, something can really kill you, and then you get pecked by that robot, and then you just die instantly. Like, what the fuck happened? That sounds intricate. They made Dynamite Headdy's a 9 out of 10 game, but the US version is significantly harder than the Japanese version. It's normally the opposite, right? Where US nerfs a bunch of stuff, except for the was it Castlevania 3, where for some reason they like the original Japanese version of Castlevania 3 was like, it was still hard because it was Castlevania 3, but like they nerfed the life system or something, something like that. Alright, we're going to the Great Sea Trend, so I actually don't want to run away. This is a good place to have some, encounters. I might as well do lure, why the hell not? Farm for some EXP. And ABP. Oh yeah, I tested Predict off-screen. It's the exact same as it is in GBA, I think, which is a little disappointing. 1 second. It was the Phoenix Gamma fight. Then Mischief Maker's bosses are so weird, because one of Treasure's, like, things they're really good at is boss fights, so it's weird that the Mischief Maker's boss fights rapidly switch between, like, 1 out of 10s and 10 out of 10s. Like, the first... I mean, I don't really count the mini-bosses, but if we do count the mini-bosses, the 1 out of 10s is, like, the worm you can literally just throw at the ground repeatedly, but it's an introductory boss, so whatever. You have stuff like that mole that you have to just keep jumping on its stomach forever to eventually get the gold gem, and it's like completely luck based whether he'll ever give it to you or not, which is really fucking annoying. But then, like, the blue dog mini-boss is pretty fun. And, like, in terms of the regular bosses, like, the first one against Mugen's son is really fun. The, Cerberus Alpha is great. Phoenix Gamma is really fun. I mostly find it fun because it's really fucking hard. But on the other hand, you have Sasquatch Beta, which is, like, brainless. And, you have the final boss isn't a 1 out of 10, but it is extremely easy. Like, again, Phoenix Gamma is no questions the hardest fight in the game. Okay, better idea. I think it was Mario, or one of the Mario RPGs, they had 10,000 health. Oh yeah, that was, what was it called? Partners in Time apparently cranked up the final boss's HP by a fuck ton. And because I told a story about that, how when I was a kid, one of the 2 games I ever like had to keep my I kept one of the only reasons I ever kept my DS on for multiple days. One of them was because I was fighting the final boss in Partners in Time for like a week straight. And oh yeah, people in the comments were like, "Oh yeah, it's because they added in like 500,000 health to the final boss." It wasn't actually that much, but it was a lot, and I don't understand why that is. Because that has just been that game's legacy to me, is the Mario RPG where the final boss is just sucks ass and takes forever to kill. How's it going? Pretty good. We just started like 20 minutes ago or so. Equip harps, hell yeah. Did I get the magic lamp? I guess not. Well, we're fighting the trio at the end of this boss, quote unquote, legitimately, I guess. Time to spam Graviga. The direct consequence of Superstar Saga having pitiful HP. Yeah. Well, the final boss of Superstar Saga was fine. It was like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Superstar Saga is a very easy game until the final boss, but like the final boss is difficult in a way that mostly feels fair, except for the 1 HP thing. Like, it is a pretty grueling fight if you come in unprepared. It reminds me of the Nickelodeon slime era of cartoons. All these enemies? I guess so, yeah. Though I don't think they'd put any of these guys on SpongeBob. Well, maybe they would. That show's gotten kind of gross. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, actually. Maybe I should take off Lure, because this is a little ridiculous. I'll put on Lure if I need to grind. I don't think I need to grind right now. Yeah, Belletta's a joke to put your guard down. I think you're right about that. Which is weird. Doesn't the Bowletta fight have, like the normal Bowletta fight, have its own unique song? I don't think it just uses the regular battle theme, and it obviously isn't the Bowletta Soul or whatever it's called battle theme. I should really play Bowser's Inside Story again, because I think the only Mario and Luigi games I've played more than once is Superstar Saga and the Dream Team, and I only played Dream Team twice because the first time I played it, I was trying to do this fucked up challenge. I don't even know if you call it a challenge run, where I would only upgrade Mario's attack, like attacking stats, like attack speed, stash, and only upgrade Luigi's defensive stats, like HP, defense, bros points, I guess. And then the characters were so ridiculously lopsided, it kind of made the game impossible. So I like beat every boss on easy mode. It was like, well, I fucked this file up. I might as well just see how the game ends. So then I like a year or two later, I played the game again, and played it normally, and had a much more fun time, even though I would still never play the game again if I had the option, because the tutorialization is just so bad. Which character from the wacky 5 characters would make the best sandwich? Isn't it sexist to say Lena or Krill? I think the only person that would make a bad sandwich is Bartz, because he's like the Lloyd of the game. Look up Artosis Mario clips. Most people don't see the meteor attack because she dies so quick. I didn't know she had a meteor attack, so I'm part of the problem, I guess. Artosis Mario clip. Is Artosis the guy from, like, the commentator of, what the hell is that game called? Ugh, I don't know. people know what it is, so they'll just tell me. Why would you say that? Not as a princess, there's no way she'd know how to cook. I don't know, she strikes me as the type to want to, like, help people in the kitchen. Maybe that's sexist. I don't know. If it is, my bad. StarCraft. Okay, yes, thank you. Oh yeah, right there, right here in his like YouTube channel, it says Artosis Brood War. Mario RPGs, I always go full offense because the enemy can't hit me. Why bother to increase defense? That's kind of how I was thinking about it. Like, when I play the game, I was like, oh, I mean, if Mario has no defense or HP, but it doesn't matter because I'll just get good at the action commands. And I did not do that. If I made one mistake, like, I actually didn't know it was possible to min-max your stats so much in a Mario and Luigi game where, like, Mario is actually dying in one hit to everything, even, like, regular enemies. And Luigi was doing, like, single-digit damage to everything. I really didn't know that was possible. Alright, Ferris had to poorly make sandwiches for a year to fool her pirate crew. I mean, if she's the captain, didn't she just make other people do it? Krill, I believe she's baby and want to do nice things for people. Yeah, especially her grandpa. Either way, I think we can agree that it's probably not Bart's that would be the best. I fully believe you could lobotomize yourself watching enough Mario or Artosis clips featuring Mario. I'm curious what you mean by this. You counter with Doom and you just do Doom normally. Alright. Galoof's a king, no way he'd also know how to make sandwiches himself. Again, I feel like it's a Lena thing. Where he'd like, you know, he's a merciful monarch. At least, maybe I just want to tell myself that, I don't know. Bart's has to be passable enough to handle his own food, but also he seems like the kind who would eat the same food he feeds his chocobo. You might be right about that. Yeah, I guess he does have to make his own food somehow, unless he's just eating berries off of bushes everywhere he goes, which is unlikely. Imagine if Galoof was a horrible king. Yeah, that part where it's like when they don't let him back into his own castle after coming back from Kelb, he like just kind of brushes it off, but he only does that because he doesn't want Bart's and company to think lower of him. That's Final Fantasy V as reimagined by who's the guy that made the Western version of Old Boy? It's like if that guy made a Western version of Final Fantasy V. Actually, it's shitty. Final Fantasy VII Sid sticks a cigar on a sub-bun and cusses you out. That's his sandwich. That's his sandwich. He doesn't even, like, make you eat it. Yeah, Bart/Grugs is the only non-royal, because you have the Tycoon sisters, Galoof the king, and Krill the princess. By the way, on this Krill slash Kryl thing, Krill's original Japanese name is Kururu, which doesn't seem like the fan translation made it Kara, which isn't that accurate, but whatever. But Kururu doesn't seem like it'd be like Krill or Kryl would be correct. If anything, it'd be like Cruel or something, like Captain fucking K. Rule. Like Krillin. Do we just call it like is her name supposed to be the girl equivalent of Krillin? This is really not something I should be like. This isn't something that I should be like bringing back up again because because pronunciation guides only bring pain and suffering to those around me. But still. Okay, so you two got equipped harps, but still not sing. Uru. Krillin, yeah, it's Krillin. Well, Krillin's, because in Japanese, Krillin's name is Kururin. He wears it on a fucking hat. He wears his name on his hat like a psycho. Curl? That's way worse. Gotta get a Mengosh emote for these topics. I don't know. The the icon for the Mengosh is just the same as every other knife. So I'm not even sure how I would commission an icon. I don't know what I'd do for that, basically. I don't even know. Ferris, you have, like, nothing? I've really been neglecting your movesets, huh? Kururin. Kururin. Okay, thank you. Krill's art looks like Terra, so I'm willing to bet her name is pronounced Krera. That's the worst one so far. Sorry to say. I wonder how much damage the Sage Staff does to these guys. Oh yeah, and the Apollo's Harp, because they both do mega damage to the undead. There, this is the first time I'm going to try and fight these guys legitimately since, like, 2020. Curlo? Kryel. Oh right, because Final Fantasy 14. Like Final Fantasy 14 is fanfiction shit. I don't trust that. Her name. Oh wait, no. Kururin is Krillin's name, but Krill's name is just Kururu, I think. Making a jab at Amano's art. Yeah, it's true. Amano just has same face. I don't know if you can take what he. I don't know if you can, like, trust what he, or she, sorry, what she does with, like, 100% accuracy. I have the damage cap, yeah. These guys have a lot of health. Also, I really should have put the... what's it called? The rain... Oh, whatever. Oh yeah, the gold hairpin. Ugh. My fucking mind. Oh wait, well yeah, I did want to put on attack because I wanted to do this. Ouch. Yeah, it's pretty good damage. Well shit, I didn't mean to kill him. Oh, it didn't petrify me. Did I have the ribbon equipped? Wait, how much HP do they come back with? Because that just, like, one-shot him, basically. Oh. I thought they came back with maximum HP, but I guess they only come back with like 1500, 2000. Oh shit, I didn't mean to kill him. Now we have Meteor. Hooray! Maybe the K should become voiced, making her name Girl. That's not a bad idea. Kryl is kind of OP rival character. She spends half the game being a walking plot solver. Yeah, she also has like the best stat spread out of all the playable characters, I think. Because she's the balanced one. Which normally, you know, you want to, normally you want to specialize, but her being balanced actually makes her one of the most valuable party members. Yeah, Sage Staff does ×8 damage. That's the only way you'll be able... That's the only way you'll be seeing the White Mage do that much damage for free. That's for sure. Do I have 200,000 yet? Yeah, I do. Okay, Hermes Sandals. Amano's characters look like they went to Olive Garden for the endless appletinis. That is such a insanely specific thing to say, and I still don't know what you mean by that. I've been to Olive Garden like once. My chicken knife damage at 56. Maybe I should start running away then. They didn't. The mod does not automatically, or the mod doesn't put the Hermes sandals in the front for the optimization purposes. That is a bit disappointing, but oh well. Not a huge deal, realistically. Man, this lady really has nothing. Just attack control items, and then whatever her job thing is. I got nothing, man. I'm sorry. The White Mage can equip the Genji gloves, apparently. That's interesting. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at the chat now. Custom classes, how broken is the game? The mod is very easy, which that can be a good or a bad thing, depending on what you were, like, hoping to get out of it. It's more, like, customizable and more fun, but also, because this game is already really easy to me and a lot of people, and I kind of try to look for more, like, I know my whole channel's based around this game, and it's an easy game, but I do prefer games being more difficult. So, even though the mod is very well made, it's probably not something I'll ever revisit. I do still want to make a video out of it, though, because I think it's interesting enough to make, you know, content out of. I just looked up Edgar Amano art, he looks cool. Amano knows how to make things look cool, it's just that, again, she has a bad case of same face. Like, the art quality is not the problem, it's the, repetition. The faces are super minimal, yeah. I translated Sephiroth's name to Sephiroth in Spanish since PH isn't a normal sound. That's interesting. So does that mean TH isn't a sound either? If it's just Sephiroth? I'm not asking what I'm getting, I'm just getting the fucking Rune X. I'm gonna be here forever if I ask what everybody wants. Your voice comes over really well. What mic do you use? I just use a USB Blue Yeti mic, which is kind of like... I don't know. Some people say that, like, you shouldn't use Blue Yeti mics, or just USB mics in general because of the bad quality, but I don't know. This one's been working fine for me so far. No complaints. Got it for like $100 in a 20... I forget exactly. I've had it for a while. Sasuke Uchiha Katana. Some versions that distilled into... I don't know how to say that. Amano also makes everyone either blonde or white. Yes, also true. Cancelable? Can we cancel Amano? Let's not actually do that. She's a great artist. If we cancel Amano, that means we also have to cancel Brian Lee O'Malley, and maybe we don't want to do that. Sephiroth is the classical English spelling of the Hebrew word, so it makes sense to fall back on that spelling. Fair enough. It's in that case, it's interesting that Tales of the Abyss also called it the Sephiroth. Like Final Fantasy V Sephiroth. Oh yeah, because I've already recorded the script for this video, so I'm probably going to embarrass myself when that video comes out, but what is the, how do you actually pronounce is it Yoichi's bow? Because, like, I know Ichi is the word for one. It's not Yoichi, right? Because, like, also the half Zato Ichi in Team Fortress 2. So I assume it's Yoichi. Pick your poison. Rob Liefeld or Ken Penders for next Final Fantasy key artist. That is, like, unironically one of the most fucked up things. Like, one of the most fucked up what-ifs anyone has ever presented in this chat. And maybe ever. I'm surprised the bow is your favorite, considering it's just a strong bow with a crit chance, but, you know. It is, it's good. Did not like me mixing LTR and RTL characters. Okay, wait, let me go get summons. Sildra. I need an actual summon. Sildra, help me. Don't know Rob Liefeld. If you don't know who Rob Liefeld is, just look up Rob Liefeld, Captain America. I mean, maybe even just Googling Rob Liefeld will get you it, but you'll see right away. I think if I had to choose, I would choose Rob Liefeld, because Ken Penders is like a straight up freak. I mean, if Rob is, I don't know. But out of the two, I think Ken Penders is the much worse pick. Hey, where's my goddamn... Okay, there we go. Wouldn't it be the three characters Yoichi? 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 Is there a difference? I'm bad at language. Go ahead and unplug that microphone. Get yourself a quality mic like XF44E or Ronka Ruiner. I recommend the RR44 Karnak. I'm sorry, this channel is anything but professional. I do have the little, like, you know, the box that you plug actual mics into, or it's like that's all the dials and stuff. I do have that box because Arizona sold it to me. And I do have a microphone that plugs into that box. Cause oh hey, it's Boko. Oh, it's Coco, right? Sorry. I do have that box, so if I ever did get a real microphone, I'd be able to use it. But it's unlikely because real microphones are both expensive and scary to mess with. Am I wrong for loving the Rune Axe? Now the Rune Axe, I've grown to appreciate it. I used to hate it just on the basis that I hated the Berserker, but now that I, like, kind of get it, it's a good weapon. I have a video coming out in like a couple months probably of ranking all the legendary weapons, and it was like in the middle. Ken Pender's mentioned, yes, we will all stop mentioning him now. Like when the bow crits for 4,000 damage. Critical hits are quite nice. Even just seeing a crit with in rapid fire doing 2,000 is pretty good. I need to ask the Captain America where's Jim at. Yeah. Alright, let's go do the final... Oh yeah, maybe I should, let's go get Mighty Guard, huh? Let's go do that. Who's got learning? You have learning? Yeah, you do. Oh yeah, I also need to go, beeline it towards... Mime. Oh yeah, I have Lure. I can make this slightly less painful. Thank you, Gladiator. Bottom tier has to be Flame Lash. Yeah, Flame Lash is down there. Wow, that was easy. This thing vulnerable to instant death. I'm gonna try. In most dialects, Kururu and Kurur would be pronounced the same way as Kurur. So how does that help our pronunciation of Kryl? What's the death potion? I'm just like gonna freeball this shit. Dark Matter plus Phoenix down. Hey, I was right, and I was wrong. Oh well. At least I was right. The dragon. I'm not gonna get the Dragon's Whisker. Beastmaster is not making very many appearances in this run, let me tell you. I do want to capture a few of these, though. Well, maybe I don't need to. Yeah, I probably don't need to. I was thinking, like, I want to capture a couple to do the thing, like the double tidal waves against Necrophos barriers, but I have Mighty Guard and characters with approaching 3,000 health. I think I'm fine. Yeah, she was called Kara in, Wait, well, I thought, didn't RPG's translation call her Kara? I legitimately can't remember. Also, isn't this thing undead? Is the Stingray undead? Let me test this. No, it is not. Okay, I'm glad I didn't smack it then. Quick into 2 meteors without a gold pin using like 40% of my MP reserves. That's kind of crazy. Curl would be a valid romanization. Pronouncing it like Krill is probably the closest. See? See? I know what I'm talking about. I don't care how Final Fantasy XIV pronounces it. That's fanfiction shit. Theme park-ass game. But anyway, yeah, she was called Kara in one of the old translations. Which I'm not a huge fan of personally, but, you know, it's not the worst. Not the worst pronunciation ever. It looks pretty dead to me, yeah, but apparently it isn't. It gets cured just fine. We just need to give up on trying to pronounce Krill. Let's call her Betty. Betty's like an old woman name. Damn, 20 ABP, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, let's just go to Leviathan and just finish up the tablets. I'm kind of curious what happens when you get all of the tablets and you go to the place, well, when you go to the place under the, like, you know, when you use all the tablets and then you get all of the advanced jobs. Goddamn, my brain. Frill issue. I think Krill wearing the sunglasses would be a good emote, but again, I'd have to commission that. Because just using sprites from the game is probably not okay. Okay. An old woman named Now, but at some point it would have been a normal name. Okay, well, fair enough, but I'm going off of the Now right now. If Karurin was translated to Krillin to help with pronunciation, and Kururu would be Krur, so Krill does sound kind of close. See? These motherfuckers... Yoshi P doesn't know shit. Krill just as Krillin. Yeah. Betty's a young lady in old Archie comics, forever young. Ugh, okay, fine, she could be Betty. If I could rename characters, I'd name her Betty, okay? You got me. Translations are whack. I don't envy the job of translators and localizers. Nobody's ever happy, including me. What do you think about Until the Moment? I don't know what you mean by that, sorry to say. Krill's bad, man. One translation called Bart's Butts. They sure did. It was funny to see Nayumi's... Whoops. It was funny to see Nayumi's reaction to that. Butts. Because for some reason she really wants to play the old SNES RPGE translation. Not that it's bad at all. But I was kind of surprised. I was like trying to tell her, like, you may want to play the GBA version, because it's like, you know, it's more convenient. And then she's like, no, I want to play the game that was originally designed. And then she opens the equip menu, and she's like, how do I go to the other characters? Like, you can't. She's like, what the fuck? Like, motherfucker, you brought this on yourself. I told you, and you didn't want to listen. Oh, about the game. The mod is fun, but it's too easy for me, so... While I do recommend it to people that want a slightly more, like a slightly different, more open-ended experience with Final Fantasy V, it's probably not something that I myself am going to play very much. But it is a good mod. It's easy to install on SNES or GBA, and it's fun, and that's what matters. Krill comes from the Atlantic Ocean. Or Antarctic Ocean, sorry. They're trying to make sure people didn't call it bats like bats. I mean, if that was their goal, then why did they go with butts? That one's way more obvious in terms of what it sounds like. The A sound that you hear in also. Bots. Oh, Batsu. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I just did it. B-A-H-T-Z. There you go. Problem solved. I don't know, yeah, Bart's is a good name, so it's fine. They eventually ended up on a good one. Oh wait, I remember last stream it was Katie that was asking about, like, that frog that you can untoad to see what it actually is. If Katie shows up, remind me to do that. For emote where Bart's head is replaced with a butt. They probably thought we need a silly name that is also similar to the original Japanese and came up with butts. Kiss the frog. I would rather not. These guys are legends for translations back in the day. And people that wasn't the Tales of Fantasia translation the one you're talking about? The guy or team who did the SNES version? Because I've seen that translation. It is not very... Whether it's accurate or not, I don't care. But it's pretty infamous for a reason. Final Fantasy V is a comedy game. I mean, it has funny parts. I don't know if I'd call it a comedy game. Yeah, the Steel Fist enemies are fuckheads. They'll just hit you for, like, 3,000 damage for no reason. So I'm just running through here. I also want to get my chicken knife fleas up. Because I'm only at, like, 55 attack right now. Or something. How do you respond to the allegations? I did it. It was all me, baby. Bart Sue. I played the PS1 and SNES. I played the SNES version of Fantasia very briefly, enough to go like, wow, this is really cool for a Super Nintendo game, and then I stopped. But then I actually beat the game with the Absolute Zero translation of the PS1 game. And it was quite fun, although I'm still mad that, I'm still mad that Absolute Zero just fucking left. I'm never not gonna be mad about that. He took his toys and just left. If you ever have trauma on your channel, someone will take that clip out of context. That's fine. I hope it does, honestly. Never seen you live or love your videos. Thank you. I'm glad that people like them. I'm surprised that my viewership is like a third of what it normally is. I guess people really do like... I guess my audience is more night owls, or they're at work/school or something. It's like college. Because like most of my audience is like 20 to 40. So I assume it's not elementary schoolers. Oh, plus it's summer. I don't know, whatever. Not that, I mean, this is, like, viewership doesn't bother me at all. As long as there's people to talk to, that's what's important. I'm just kind of surprised that, the time actually does matter. Please study Japanese and pronounce every name correctly. I will not do that, but thank you anyway. If you want the Japanese pronunciation, you gotta talk to Jam, because Jam actually knows Japanese, and Naomi. Yeah, I bet Arch fucks like a tiger. Yeah, that's the infamous part about it. Yep, it's not good. C tier lists aren't slop. I'm in the 40+ category. I really thought that if I started making... If I, like, ever got an audience on YouTube, it would mostly be, like, high schoolers or college kids. I didn't really expect the audience that I ended up getting. But I am glad, because it means there's way less, Zoomer humor, I guess. I'm 10 years old. The target demographic. Final Fantasy V Iceberg explain. God, no. Please, no. Whatever. Dual wield and then items. You're probably fine. Just Thendaga Spellblade will kill you. That drummer's going crazy on that, that symbol? I don't know. I don't know, whatever it is. Oh yeah, I need to put on some gold hairpins on people. Skibbity Karuru. If you add pictures of your face, Pog. Yeah, I will. I might. I mean, I'm not gonna say that like my my what's it called? My my thumbnails and titles are definitely clickbaity to a degree, but they will never be like put a pogging face in the thumbnail level of clickbaity. You have my word on that. Super Pog. I mean, I guess, yeah, I do have a Pog emote. Ow. Oh yeah, since there's more people now, there's 2 more emotes. A Pog emote and a Wave emote. Try them out. Well, I'm not going to attack until I'm, like, back to good health. Give me 1 second. Alright, I think we're good now. Well-designed thumbnail to grab attention does not equal clickbait. That's true, but I still feel like kind of weird about putting like, I mean, I wouldn't do, again, obviously I wouldn't do the pogging stuff, and like, I wouldn't do red arrows, like red circles and stuff. I guess I kind of did, I did like the red arrow, the red down arrow in the tier list thumbnail, but I don't count that. Remember Alf? He's back in Pog form. God damn it. Red circles with Goku. I do like the what's it called? Like pictures where it's red circling something and then Goku's like half off screen in the very back of the picture. It's like really dumb, but it does make me laugh because I have the mentality of a 5-year-old. What is this thing? It's Lilligant dead in the style of a Final Fantasy V sprite. Red arrow pointing at Krill. How do you pronounce this thing's name? Grugs, Curls, Loot. No, Lena's mispronounced name. It's Grugs, Curls, Reina, and Salsa. Alright, what do we have to do? We gotta get Odin, Bahamut, the Mime. You tried the Final Fantasy IV job system hack? I have never heard of such a thing. That sounds interesting. Salsa. Yeah, in the PS1 translation, Ferris's Sarasa name was translated as Salsa. Which is why I call Salsa Sarasa in the Mother 3 series. Okay, where's the castle? Sealed castle. Red circle around Krill with a red arrow pointing to Google image of Krill and question mark. Actual Krill. Oops. I am kind of surprised that RPGE didn't make Lena's name Reina, considering that's what the PS1 translation did. I like Lena more, but how's the hack overall? It is fun. What I've been saying about it is that it's a fun hack that I probably won't play again because it makes an easy game even easier. But it is fun to mess around with, especially because they, like, reorganized and rearranged some ability acquisition spots. Like how dual wield is not the ninja mastery ability anymore. Salsa means sauce in Spanish. I didn't know that. I thought salsa was just a type of sauce. Dancer Ferris doing the salsa makes so much sense. Lena sounds more natural in English. I don't know. I wouldn't say Butts is particularly natural sounding. Sarasa looks similar to Sarasu, the romanization of Celis's name. They could have been sisters in another world. Reina would be a queen. It's only her name after coronation. Go-Go probably appears in Final Fantasy XIV because that's a theme park game. Reina's a Spanish name. It's a very nice sounding name. A lot of these names default to German in my brain. Also, I'm so not going to try and get the rare steel, the rare gold hairpin steel here. I guess I don't know. I have what is it? I have like return, but I also really just don't care that much. Go-Go is in 14. I knew it. Isn't Kingdom Hearts a theme? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy 14 are like on opposite ends of the theme park game spectrum. Reina means queen in Spanish. Okay, that's what you meant. That makes sense, yeah. Final Fantasy 5 it had the same marketing as Earthbound. This game is butts. I don't think Galoof and Krill's last name is Doe. Isn't it like... it starts with an H and it's really long. Oops, I'm not paying attention. That's just, yeah, I get it. Go-Go, I get it. Why do you look like a fucking dog in the face? 50 AVP, damn. Seems rude to name your younger daughter Queen after naming your older daughter Sauce. Yeah, Baldesian, or Baldi... I don't know. Fucking... Again, I'm sure Final Fantasy XIV pronounces it whatever. How come the enemies in the Great Sea Trench are called Unknown, but these guys just have no name at all? Call Krill Kululu? That's... Kululu and... Wait, was it? Kololo and Kulala? Trying to do a Lololo and Lalala thing. It's not going very well. The fuck? I don't know if that's audible. Some motherfucker's throwing, like, bricks around on his balcony upstairs. You just no diff Go-Go. Yeah, you just go in, wait for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then he's like, wow, you're good at that. And then he banishes himself to the void. I've played this game for a while, but I've never heard of their last names. I'm not sure where you're supposed to get their last names from, aside from Lena and Ferris's real last names being Tycoon. But Japanese, like, character pages and, like, guidebooks and stuff always go as far as to, like, give characters blood types, so it's like, you know, their height, their weight, their blood type, what kind of fucking flowers they like or something. I don't know why the Japanese developers go so, like, or Japanese character designers go so in-depth. That was very audible. It's I didn't remember it's National Chuck a Brick Day. No wonder I missed out. Alright, it was Castle Ball. I'm gonna kick the ass of Odin. Yeah, blood. The only time I've seen that blood type thing be used for, like, an actually interesting purpose is Slayer and Guilty Gear, where his blood type is question marks because he's a vampire. So it's like, I don't know, he's like every blood. Likely in the booklet that came with the game. Blood types are apparently a thing people care about in Japan in general. That's very strange. Can you be shamed to, like, can you be shamed to death for having the wrong blood type? Blood type's very important. Tell that guy in the background to settle down. He's already committed to whatever the fuck he's doing. I apologize for any annoyances that come out of this, but it's out of my control. I did not... Maybe this is another advantage to streaming late at night, is I don't have to worry about psycho neighbors throwing their children off of balconies for no reason. Japanese astrology is blood types. What the fuck? What is wrong with the Japanese? One Piece uses fictional blood types. Is that why that blood type question is in the beginning of Deltarune? I mean, I know the actual reason it's in Deltarune is because it's a joke and you could pick, like, C and D blood type, but Toby Fox wants to be a Japanese person, so, like, I don't know. I always say this, but Toby Fox tweets like he's a Japanese person being Google translated. And I hope people agree with me on that. Picture mic setup so it doesn't pick up that noise. I recommend this $1,200 setup. I might take you up on that. Who knows? But the blood type thing was an offhand personality test. I guess if it's like astrology, it kind of is. Yeah, whatever. Toby does want to be Japanese real bad, yeah. They made a universal blood substitute for transfusion, like in real life? That's pretty cool, if true. Freak. Every photo of Toby Fox is a different person. Slayer and Guilty Gear is hilarious. Yeah, Guilty or Slayer is just like the if you beat me, it's like he's so strong in canon that he just like the only it's like Beerus in Dragon Ball Fighter Z. When he loses, he's just like, you win, whatever. I don't feel like fighting anymore. I don't look at Toby Fox's tweets. I'll take your word for it. Maybe he's different now, but he definitely at least used to be. Every single tweet was like he was being Google translated. In real life, it was a news article within the last couple weeks, so that's cool. Alright, I'll stop talking shit. My bad. Classic American ignorance being shown by me. Let's talk about English character names. Reminds me of my fascination with Dragon Ball Z's translations. My go-to example of Dragon Ball Z translations over the years is that one, like, Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance game where they Control F replaced every instance of death or die into lost. So you have that one image of Vegeta saying, "So you really do want to lost." That, I don't know why that image has lived rent-free in my head for so long, but yeah. Bloomer equals Bulma. Saiyajin who's Saiyan. Yeah. The whole, yeah, everything about Dragon Ball Z translations are pretty wacky. Okay. What's next? Bahamut, I guess? Bahamut? Little bro is called Karurin. In Brazil, Dragon Ball Z's character names were kept like the original. So confusing. Krillin. I am a Krillin stan. Both in the fact that he's one of my favorite characters, and I think that name sounds way better. Getting sent to the Shadow Realm. Look, we can shit-talk 4Kids for a lot of stuff, but you cannot deny that the Shadow Realm is like one of the most impactful things in pop culture. Oh, not, no, okay, maybe that's exaggerating a little bit, but seriously, getting sent to the Shadow Realm, I think, was a net positive on society overall. I'm a big fan of that. Now I know how Naomi felt when she lived in Chile and was streaming and had, like, ambulances driving past her house all day. This shit is annoying. To the end zone. Oh, right, yeah, somebody brought up the Dark Spellian thing on another stream. I forgot about that. That's still funny. That's fair enough. Shadow Realm sounds cool, yeah. It is really corny that they had to like, make up another dimension in place of just killing people, but it's sick, so I'm okay with it. An example of 4Kids-ism accidentally being good. Yeah, I mean, you also had the original Japanese thing of Hiffle. I think Home for Infinite Losers is, like, funny, at least, like, a funny workaround, but it is pretty silly. Yeah, another dimension. I don't have lure on, leave me alone. God damn it. And yeah, all the 4Kids-isms of One Piece, like the gun being replaced with the boot. I won't defend those, but I will defend Shadow Realm as being sick as hell. Has that actually... Was Shadow Realm ever actually, like, made canon in Yu-Gi-Oh!, or is the Shadow Realm shit just, like, completely not real and made up? Is Mighty Guard reflectable? I think it is. Yeah, I'll just not do it. I'm like trying to think if I want to do Reflect Ring setup. I have White Wind. If I need to heal, I think I'll be fine. I'll just do Reflect Ring. Keep the Hermes Sandals on the front guy, though. We'll be fine. I hope. Shadow Realm is just better, hell yeah. I still don't know what happens in OG Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it's funnier to not know. That's how I feel, yeah. Cool. I'm going to send you to the Shadow Realm. Cool, mysterious swag. I would agree with the Shadow Realm thing outside the Yugi and Kaiba tag team duel where they're supposed to fall to their deaths if they lost. Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, there was also that one episode where, like... Okay, I forget the exact context, but it was like... Yugi was fighting Joey, and Joey was, like, being hypnotized, or, like, mind-controlled to fight him, but also if Joey lost, he was gonna get, like... He had, like, a 2-ton weight strapped to him, so he just gets sunk into the ocean if he lost for some reason. Like, that time they didn't write around it, they just straight up were like, yeah, he's gonna fucking die if you fuck this up, so good luck, shithead. If you can't pay the cash, you're out with the trash, and feel free to quote me. I've never heard that. That's great, though. Can you put Krill as the lead for no reason? Sure. Just remind me after Bahamut, because I'll probably forget. The buzzsaw to the Oh yeah, the magic buzzsaw that sends you to the Shadow Realm. I do remember that. Big fan of that damage. I like the Shadow Realm, but it's not quite right for things like Arcana's weird if you lose. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I agree that it's like, in general, it's a bit goofy. But, like, it has more good applications than bad. I do know that, original Yu-Gi-Oh! Before it was a card game had the thing, like, it was just, like, it was a manga about people just playing fucked up games, like the thing. Like, there's that pretty infamous panel of Yugi with the money on his hand and, like, a knife. It's like, however far you stab, that's how much money you get. Just don't stab your hand. Oh, I didn't even need the reflect rings. Get wrecked. Technically, Mai was Shadow Realmed in the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! That duel was epic since Yugi dominated so hard he could decide the fight. You mean the Joey one? I think I remember that. It's one of the like only episodes of the show I actually remember watching from start to finish because I was like, oh shit. What's gonna happen? Oh yeah, good, Rick. Thank you for saying that in chat, because I literally immediately forgot to put Krill in the lead. There you go. All the girls have had their time in the spotlight. Oops. Okay, let's put everyone's shit back on. Oops. That's not right. The people want Krill lead. They sure do. I asked this before and people just said, like, don't make fun of her, her face is melting, but seriously, why is her face like this? It's in here and here. Why does she look like that? It's not represented in, like, the side-to-side sprites, which is kind of funny. I remember saying this party is Bart's harem, and it's so cringe to say that. It is, I mean, none of this game doesn't have, like, any romance in it at all, aside from occasionally Bart's going, wow, Ferris is pretty. But they never go anywhere with it, so it's not like it matters. Thing I like is how well you read chat. That's one reason why I'm... Okay, I know that I'm probably going to play Crystal Project next, but that's a reason why I don't plan on playing very many games blind on stream, is because I'd rather play games I already know so I can just kind of muscle memory my way through them while reading chat at the same time. I'm not like perfect at it, because, you know, I'll occasionally just mash my way through a text box that needs me to say like a different dialogue option like I did against Go-Go, but I am attempting. She's 6 years old and was forced to eat cement. Okay. You know, that's the only explanation that really matters, I guess. Okay, let's see what this gives us. Because we already have all the jobs. So we'll see what the advanced jobs give us. Girls, the young kids have one eye half closed things going on. Is that a thing that kids do? Reverse DreamWorks face, perpetually depressed. Let the grade schooler be in the lead. After the 4-job fiesta, do people like to chill with an easier 6-job siesta? Good question. I've never been asked that, so I'll come up with an answer and get back to you later. If I didn't know better, I'd assume she has facial paralysis. I'm real curious to see your reaction to Crystal Project. I'm also curious to see my reaction to Crystal Project, because it's like 75%, oh man, Crystal Project is so good, you'll love it if you love Final Fantasy V, and 25% Crystal Project sucks ass and killed my parents. It's not actually that, like, ridiculous, but... Oracle, I already have... Okay, it's just like, this is unchanged because they didn't know what to do with it. Because I already have Oracle, Gladiator, and the Cannoneer. Seen a non-zero number of people try to ship Barts with Krill. Well, I mean, considering it's a Japanese game, that's not too out there to consider. Like, just look at Persona, just as one example. But that is very weird, yes. You're about an hour in, rewinding the video and setting the speed to double till I catch up. Good luck to you. Krill's face looks like that because she's capital C cute. Would you ever do a Kingdom Hearts 2 rando stream? Probably. I would definitely want to play Kingdom Hearts 2 on stream somehow, but or in some way. But I've already done I've already recorded a level 1 critical mode run, so I'm not sure how I'd make it interesting. I also don't know how to set up Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer, because I tried to set it up with Archipelago and it just didn't work. You get them twice. Ugh. Hi, Naomi. You were muted. Now you're not muted anymore.
Why the fuck were you ghosting me?
I'm sorry, Naomi.
Also, you changed your window color. Feel betrayed.
I think this is a different playthrough.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. I would never knowingly change the pink.
Knowingly.
I am quite dumb when it comes to things, however.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, Naomi? How was the stream today?
I don't stream on Mondays because usually my viewership on Mondays is awful.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to see what you'd say.
I think it's because most people go to work.
Yeah.
And they're like in mental mode of, oh fuck, work. That's awful. Pink was last round. Oh. Last time you me playing the game again every Sunday, unless Derek ditches me.
Yeah, she started it yesterday, I think. Was that yesterday?
Yeah, that was yesterday.
My sense of
Where
time
my
is kind of like...
microphone died.
Yeah, the microphone problems. My sense of time is kind of really bad right now. Yeah, Naomi started yesterday. We didn't get to the Wind Shrine yet, so there's not a lot of problems.
Wine.
Lion Shrine, right, sorry. Yeah, Naomi also has 40-year-old viewers.
Also, my viewership are male.
Me too.
Wow.
I think my
come to
viewership, like for a
channel.
long time, my viewership was 99% male and Naomi. Now I think it's like 95% male
And me.
and Naomi.
I'm the base god. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're based, Naomi. Everybody thinks you're based.
Oh, you guys are sweet. Thank you. You know what would be sweeter? That my bestie doesn't fucking ghost me.
In my defense, I overslept. I took a nap before the stream, and my alarm woke up, and I was like, I'm gonna sleep for a little longer. And then I woke up at 4 when I was supposed to start streaming. I was like, ah, shit.
Your ears are oh my god. How do you pronounce male? Male?
Yeah, M-A-I-L and M-A-L-E are both pronounced male.
Ah, okay, oof.
We were having a lot of, I would recommend watching yesterday's Final Fantasy V stream on Naomi's channel, because there was a lot of English fuckery going on during the whole stream,
And
which is pretty
technical
funny.
problems.
And technical problems. Mostly English fuckery. Like, the
And
difference
there's
between
also,
read,
like-
read, lead, and led, for example.
You want to skip all the technical problems and Derek just trying to entertain the people. There's timestamps, so you can skip them.
English is very whack. Naomi is the hero of the wind crystal. Its virtue is streaming problems. There's got to be a Japanese word for that. One single word. Everything's gonna be pink.
Or-
She did make her thing pink.
I miss Naomi Final Fantasy V. Yeah, go to my channel.
We're only an hour, 2 hours in, hour and a half in, so there'll be plenty of streams. It'll be a very long-running series, so even if you miss one stream, it's not like me where I beat the game in 2 or 3 streams. It'll actually last for a while.
I take my time, and I also like to talk with the people.
Yeah, exactly.
RPG party is super. Naomi, cats, roommates, chat. Ah, sadly, I don't have a cat, so...
But what would chat's job in this game be? I was saying that, because I would be the knight, you would be you'd be like the bard dancer hybrid. Because you sing and dance. But I'm not sure what, chat's job would be in this game.
They're just looking for... They're like the NPCs that are looking from a corner.
It's on Twitch, and it was streamed on YouTube as well. Naomi dual streams on both.
Yep. My god, one of my shorts blew up. It has 4,000
Whoa, which one?
views. The gap of luck between me and you.
The Earthbound one?
Yeah, when we demonstrated scientifically, empirically,
Oops.
that you're luckier than me.
I'm glad it blew up because the Earthbound streams were very funny for that reason. Because literally every single time you're like, oh, I can't get these guys to despawn, and I'd get the controller and immediately just walk off screen like, yep, there they're gone. You're welcome. And you're like, ugh.
That's just unfair.
Like, I hate this motherfucker.
You know I don't hate you.
Each member of chat would be an item. Okay, you better hope your ass is not a potion. Chat is blue mage and metagaming, and half of what we're attempting to accomplish is better done some other way. Time mage because we can rewind? Oh, that's a good one.
Oh my god, 50% of the people on my channel are not subscribed. What the fuck is wrong with them?
That's a pretty good ratio, actually. Most of the time when people show that statistic, it's like 75% aren't subscribed.
I would personally go to everyone's house, like, you know, hello. I would like knock the door, be like, hello. please subscribe to my channel. If not, please stop watching. Thank you.
There was that guy on one of my posts that told me that bringing that stuff up, bringing up the, like, only X% of my viewers are subscribed, so you should subscribe, that actually has a negative impact on your viewership.
Oh well.
So I didn't plan on doing it no matter how it impacted viewership.
You should look at it. You should look at it.
I don't want to look at it. I don't want to know.
You should. You should. You should. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
All right, here. I'll make a poll for it. Hold on.
Okay. Also, it turns out 93.2% of my viewership is male and 6.4% is female.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure it's because I just got a single female that got to know me because of Chrono Trigger, and now she likes me and I like her, so we like each other.
That's neat.
Thank you, single female viewer. I love you. You are in my heart, in my kokoro.
Single female. Oh, let me in on that.
Oh my god! Just know that every person that votes yes, I'm gonna go to your house to kick your ass.
Love you, Naomi.
Like No, you don't love me. You hate me. I'm personally just going and kicking your asses.
Okay, I'm not actually gonna... Hold on, I'm not actually gonna let this poll go anywhere.
Naomi's prone to saying something that deals heavy physical damage? Oh. Why 56%?
Wait, what?
Excuse me?
Oh.
56% is yes.
Yeah, just ignore it.
Pay the travel costs? I'm going.
She's going.
If I had all the money of the world, I would just do stupid shit like that.
We live for the stupid shit around here.
And you know how like millionaires just get money and they just buy mansions and stuff? No, I would just keep living here and probably just doing stupid shit, like if somebody hates on me, I dox them. But I don't really dox them to put it on the internet. I just dox them to personally go and knock on their door.
Okay, these motherfuckers are like drilling and sawing outside now. I'm pissed. What the fuck? Naomi, I was saying this earlier, how now I know how you felt when you lived in Chile, and you like had to deal with ambulances and police cars going past your house all day.
Yep.
This shit's stupid.
Welcome to third world countries. Sorry if somebody gets offended by that. Like, hey, Chile is a third world country. What else do you want me to say?
I heard about a legendary chatter watching at 2x speed. Oh yeah. Okay, fair enough. I guess chat will be time mage. Don't say things you'll regret. Too late. Does the title mean you're playing Get to Work?
I was envisioning a Lilligan physically punting a bee to her avatar. You know, I'm doing my 3D model very slowly, but I bet I can find a Lilligan 3D model lying around in the internet, and I can make that an idea for a short.
How does Lilligant walk around? Its feet just look like they're stuck to each other. Chile Krille. Yeah, maybe we should be pronouncing her name Krille.
Why?
Because it's spelled the same, just with a different letter.
Chill.
Yeah, maybe it should be the other way around. It's Krill and Chill.
Even though people say that Chileans are chill, let me tell you. Depends.
And Pokepark 2 just hops around. Okay, well. Fair enough, I guess.
Needed to buy something from AliExpress, but I forgot.
AliExpress? Not even Temu?
AliExpress is not a scam, excuse me.
That Kurapika guy is streaming. Let's begin construction on the south wall. It has feet under the flower dress. Oh yeah, right, the Hisuian version has like actual legs. Wait, the feet looking thing, like the genie shoes, aren't its actual feet? It's just the bottom of a dress? I didn't know that.
Also, you know, like, one thing I love about these Chinese websites is how there's like they sell like cartridges or like CDs like for consoles and stuff, and then they put like random ass games. If I had all the money in the world, I would just buy in bulk all of those just to know what they have inside.
Don't let your dreams be dreams, Naomi. Make a Kickstarter.
Kickstarter helped me buy random ass cartridges from China.
Yeah, or
And
like
you know those
Indiegogo,
bootlegs?
a Ko-Fi,
Oof.
etc.
There's a GBA cartridge of 369 games in one. I would buy it.
That's probably a bootleg, if I had to guess. I thought
Then
you'd be much more
there's-
familiar. Yeah. I thought you'd be much more familiar with Lilligant's Anatomy. Please don't phrase it like that. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, 5,000 DS games in one.
DS
It has an
games?
Yeah, and it has a AI image of like last gen Pokemon just driving around.
Are there even 5,000 DS games ever made?
I don't know. It's China. What else do you want me to say?
I don't know. I should have bought more cottages.
Oh, by the way, question. Do you send something here?
Did I send? No, because Canada Post keeps pissing me off.
Oh. We got a package. I don't know what it is. Nobody has sent something.
Was it to you?
Yeah, sorry, not directed to me, but to the husband.
Oh, well, I would never send a fucking package to that guy. What the hell?
Fair.
I chose my
What about-
words with precision and clarity.
What about Donkey Kong 5 for Game Boy Color?
That's probably not real.
It's not even Kong, like with a G. It's Kong. Donkey
Conk.
Kong 5.
Oh.
I adore this shit. I
I
shouldn't
see.
look at this. If not, I'm gonna end up spending all the money that I have on those.
Why is whenever Pokemon enters the chat, it's always these topics? Sad.
Why somebody's already talking about Pokemon breeding? What the fuck?
I'm not sure. He was saying earlier that he was like gonna watch the stream at double speed, from the beginning
Can you
because he
even
was
do that?
late. Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, you totally can.
Yeah, that's kind of a big reason why I prefer streaming on YouTube is because of rewind feature. According to Reddit, there
I
are
mean-
3,468 DS games total, not 5,000.
That's not 5,000, excuse me. That's why I stream on both sides, so people can choose whatever they want. But the thing with Twitch is that they have like add-ons and they're cool, like the avatars. The avatars cannot be fully implemented on YouTube because of how YouTube works. Oh my god, are we talking about... Oh my god, no, no.
Hey, Roman's playing Uma Musume, pretty derby. That motherfucker.
Roman! Roman, if you see this... Yeah,
Hello.
just yeah.
Roman, if you see this, hello.
Yeah, Roman's so cool. I aspire to
Oh.
be like Roman.
Hi, Kevin. Thank you
Kevin's
for
so
the gift
cool.
memberships.
Can
Appreciate
you give
it.
me a membership?
You're a mod.
Me,
You get
me,
you get free
me,
memberships.
Me. Ah.
Yeah, or Kevin would never gift you one willingly.
Dang it.
Wait, why are you not a mod?
Oh yeah, because my channel got deleted and then
right.
stuff. Make me a mod again, please.
There you go. There
Hey,
you go.
oh, there you go. Only a managing moderator, not a full moderator.
That is a
Really?
managed. That's the highest level. It was like
I had to
between
be
It was between standard and managing, so don't give me shit.
Since I have 2 channels now, can one of my channels be managing and the other one be like the other type?
Why? For what reason,
I don't know.
Mayumi? If you could come up with a good
Kevin?
reason, then maybe I'll
so
think about it.
I'm so sorry, Kevin. I didn't notice.
Yeah, you were giving me shit on ghosting you, and you don't, and your ass cannot keep up your end of the bargain. Fake fan, Naomi the fake fan.
Okay, it's different. This is very different.
See, whenever she does it, it's
two
fine.
Two different, what, profile pictures. Does that make any sense?
She wants to be her own manager. She's already her own manager.
I'm my own manager, my own editor, and my own everything except...
And her own worst enemy.
Love you. Yeah, I'm my worst enemy. If I ever get a hater, even if they dogs me and they swat me and whatever, no. I'm my worst enemy. You cannot... The bar is very high. Even if you're like the worst of the worst, it's not worse than myself.
See?
There can confirm. I'm the one that sabotages myself the most. Deep? Is that deep?
It is deep. I'm 14 and this is deep.
How to apply to become Super's manager. Okay, so we have a form. I Google form. You have to write an essay of at least 500 words about why you love Derek and you want to devote yourself to Final Fantasy V and Derek.
You have to write an essay on why Final Fantasy XIV is the worst game ever made.
And if Titan saw this, he would probably go to your house and kick your ass.
I'm pretty sure half of my viewers would come to my house and kick my ass.
Not really, because at least from what I've seen, people here tend to dislike Final Fantasy XIV for some reason. Maybe you guys are just boomers at heart.
At heart. There's no at heart about it. I have some notes for the channel in exciting new direction. Yeah, like buying a $1,200 mic setup, apparently. I can never tell Super I love him. I would never tell Kevin that either. Give him a swirly and stuff him in a locker.
Wait, is your channel going on a new direction? Am I crazy?
No.
Okay.
It's the same direction onto oncoming traffic.
Oh. Okay. I'm so slow. Also, it's weird that here school is already over and they're already selling stuff for the new school year. I still cannot get over it because in Chile is super different.
Yeah, it's like Halloween or Christmas. They start doing it half a year before they need to.
No. Oh. My YouTube channel locked me off. Oh, fair. But why? Why it locked me off? Did they try to enter my channel again? I swear, if any of you try to enter my channel again, I'm going to your house and I'm getting your ass.
Hey, they nerfed Holy. They made it 3 MP more expensive. That's really arbitrary.
Either ways. No, it's because the school years in Chile are different.
Oh.
Okay, nobody tried to enter.
The channel's headed for oncoming traffic, where we're making a 360-degree turn. We're doing the multi-track drifting. What were you saying, Naomi?
So, sorry, I was typing some... I'm scheduling stuff. So, in Chile it's very different. So, the school year starts at the end of February-ish, if your parents hate you. Usually at like the first or the second week of March, because that's where it's summer, I guess. Then it ends around June, July, and then you get 2 weeks of vacation. Only in June/July. That's winter break, I guess. Then after those 2 weeks, you come back to school, and then you finish in the first week of December if your school/family loves you. If your school/family hates you, literally like 2 days before Christmas. And if your school was on strike or something, school ends at the end of January. Because you have to recover the classes and stuff. So summer break is in January and February, and usually the school stuff, like to enter school, is sold like in January.
This shit is way too complicated for me.
Seriously?
My ass is not paying attention.
Fair enough. I still don't understand how the school year's working here. Sheila.
I wonder if
Yeah,
that's
and
audible
if-
on the stream.
What's audible?
And Jordan walked by and there was a whole bunch of disconnecting and reconnecting sound effects.
No, I couldn't hear anything. Oh, well, I don't know in the stream, but at least not on Discord.
I wouldn't recommend looking at the stream, there's spoilers.
Yeah, that's why I'm not looking. I'm just looking at the chat. But yeah, if there's a strike, it depends on the school, but or you go to school on Saturdays too to recover the time, or you go to school till January. But in reality, is on paper, like on paper, you're recovering classes on January. Then most people don't go.
I probably wouldn't either, honestly.
Yeah, most people would just fake like medical certificates and stuff and be like, "Oh, I can't go." And the principal was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
Whatever, bro.
Yeah. Necrophobic? What the fuck?
Yeah, the boss I'm fighting's name is Necrophobe.
Oh. Why?
Because he's necrophobic.
I mean, everyone should be.
Why? Why? They should be? Why?
Like, you shouldn't, like, necro slash philia.
Are you kink shaming again?
That's different, brother. You need a corpse to practice that.
Practice. Hey, the hospital I work at has a morgue. Whatever.
Derek! There's already way too many cases of just males like just taking the corpses and be like, wait, nobody will notice.
Jimi Hendrix has a song called Highway Chile, and he pronounces Chile like chile.
Chile's the child that you never had.
That sounds pretty bad.
Oh, I already scheduled this one? No.
He's
I didn't
bald,
know
so
this
he's already rough. Is he a vampire mummy? I've never really tried to actually look at what this guy is.
I don't like myself. At the end, I forgot to edit a single short for the week. I thought I edited 3, but I didn't.
Did you finally make it through all the shorts that I sent you?
No, I have to sub them.
Okay.
I have them on a folder. I'm slowly subbing them.
Okay.
Because it turns out people are too stupid to put the sound on or something. And now
What?
on TikTok/YouTube Shorts, like if you don't put subtitles to your content, nobody really watches it.
Yeah, I haven't
Find it.
subtitled my shorts. I very rarely make shorts, although in my Pokemon Heart Gold upcoming playthrough, I have a handful of things of shorts that I want to make. I already uploaded one with the I Hate Johto short.
Yep.
Which I was like, I have to upload this like right now because I hate this game. You cannot even hold a birthday candle to the blazing flame of my winning spirit. Great line. Hey, I got the armor. Nice.
I wish I could. Oh wait, I can actually edit. Oh, but I don't have internet. But I don't need internet.
I can't
Just
watch...
that I have the Ethernet wire to on my laptop, but I can just sit in the couch and edit. I should do that.
I can't watch shorts at work without subtitles. I'm not gonna be loud TikTok Jones.
Yeah, there's like, there's also a type of boomer like my dad or my mom specifically, that when they're in public, they immediately just put like their whatever they're watching in like full max volume, and everyone just has to know what they're watching.
Yeah, Jordan's like that. Playing his Instagram
Jordan.
reels at maximum volume.
Bro, don't do that. Everyone hates that. Why you do it?
Go over and smack the phone out of the hand and then open the sliding glass door and throw the phone like a frisbee. And then send Reese after it. And then lock the door.
Why Reese? Why she needs to get...
Is Naomi a licensed nurse or a scary unregistered one?
I'm the scary unregistered one.
There you go. I hate when they add subtitles to shorts, but in some parts they don't.
I subtitle everything, so you guys don't have any excuse to not watch. Absolutely everything, even the... Well, I stopped adding the chuckle, like the little asterisk chuckles, because I thought that was stupid. Like, you can tell my model's laughing, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Guess who's redoing camera? Oh, no.
Naomi?
Hmm?
Don't?
No, but I will take the same file and rig it, because I got a random ass month of license for free, so... Oh my god, YouTube, it's me! Please, stop looking me up! Oh my god.
It's me! YouTube, it's me! It's Naomi!
It's me.
Your best friend from school!
Oh yeah, Susan, now it's not the CEO. Who's the CEO? I wanna blame them. Neil. Fucking Neil. He was the CEO of Amazon? Oh no.
Who? Is Gilgamesh
never mind,
dead?
it's-
Definitely not.
1973. He could be my dad.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Neil.
Neil?
The CEO of YouTube.
Who the fuck is Neil? I thought the CEO is like some old lady.
She retired like 2 years ago.
Huh.
Also, for some reason, I cannot enter my channel. It's like processing. Please wait on a white screen. What do I do? Do I panic? Do I
No, well,
scream?
don't panic. That doesn't get you anywhere.
This is scary. It's the first time I got that. I'm reloading.
You'll be alright.
What if I just go to this normal YouTube? I don't know what happened there for sure.
The important thing is to not panic.
You're gonna get a new subscriber.
I am?
Yeah, it's me.
Ah, thanks, Naomi. You always know just what to say.
My professional advice as a manager. Are you a manager? Hi.
Who's this weird Japanese person in my chat? Mods, ban that guy.
Fuck.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I wanna make new stuff. I was making a script, but then I had to out.
Alright, you're a standard moderator. My professional advice as a manager is to panic. Well, don't listen to that guy.
Are the different moderators different colors? No, they're the same color. Ew, who that? That's me.
Ew, who is that?
I made a new channel because I wanna use my languages. So not one stream. I mostly wanna do scripted content slash shorts slash videos. Not many. But if it blows up, good. If it doesn't, I'll just abandon it. Oh my god, Kevin.
Naomi hitting the manager up with, hi.
Done.
Naomi.
I timed him out for 10 seconds.
If you continue this, you're out of control. You're out of control, Missy. You're gonna go on timeout.
This is my first time using my powers.
You're out of control. You've gone too far this time.
Okay, it's just 10 seconds. I have done it longer, but I'm a good person.
The Hitchhiker's Guide says don't panic. Yeah, see? Don't panic. Stop panicking.
Power trip?
Yeah, this is fucked up. Typical. Naomi, you're gonna be a Reddit mod.
No.
Mad with
I don't know
power.
what then.
You're gonna be a
No, I don't
Discord
know.
mod.
I'm the mod of my own server.
Kevin hasn't even come back. I think you actually just killed him.
Sorry, Kevin.
And you killed the music.
Sorry. I'm just a bad luck charm.
What is that icon?
What icon?
I don't even know what it is. It's just nothing. It's just a green man gaming.
Oh, that one. And I just got mocked by a nepotism. Yeah. That's how life works. You just get everything through nepotism.
We're both the new pirate software.
Pirate software? Oh, that dude. Okay.
Yeah, that fucker. She timed me out. I didn't even notice. A pink bad luck charm. Anybody here play, what's it called? Tales of Berseria? She's like
You
Aizen.
really love Tails.
I sure do. At least half of them. The other half I can take or leave.
If I had a tail, you would love me.
You do have a tail.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot.
You're a friggin' cat slash rabbit or whatever. I still don't really know.
Cabot.
Cabot?
Yeah.
She's lucky she's a mod. So Naomi knows Power Trip. What are her other 3 moves? She knows... She has Dance, and she knows Sing, but only 4 of the 8 songs. She needs to learn the other ones. I can't ban her on her own channel. Probably for the best.
Yeah, if not, the stream would probably end immediately.
Trying to think about what I want out of this. But yeah, I wanted to get a rapid fire, but I really don't think it matters. I think I could probably just beat the game now.
You already beat the game? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I got this next short that I'm gonna edit. I'll have to censor the shit out of it.
Just to summon, and then items, and then 2 MP plus 30%, and that's all Paris needs to do. Sure, whatever.
I think if Derek was a Pokemon, he would be equipped with like you know, like the garbage that the Pokemons can eat and then they recover a bit of PS.
What the fuck? Power
Yeah,
Trip
because
has
of
an
the-
amnesia. She forgets her own anatomy.
Yeah, like because you know, milk. is
I
spoiled.
don't No, you know what? You're not gonna get. You're not getting me this time, Naomi. You're fucked now.
Why?
Goodbye.
Oh. Well, you have to go to work soon.
We're like Final Fantasy 5 out of 10. We're like 5 out of 100.
Dang it. I got kicked out. Wait.
You didn't get kicked out. You're still
Okay.
here.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I ask you a favor?
What?
Can I ask you a favor?
If you say it louder, yes.
Ugh. Did I get cut?
Did you what?
Did that get cut off?
No, that ugh? No, it did not.
Dang it. I was gonna ask if you could change the color of that because gray looks lifeless. Any color's okay.
Sure. Hold on a second. I need to...
Thanks. I
You're
got very
welcome.
close to the microphone to that one. I hope that isn't weird.
Alright,
Oh,
I'm
sounds-
gonna farm some fleas.
Why would
Also-
you need fleas? Ew!
Not... This is another fucking Englishism, goddammit. Not fleas. Fleas. It's gonna be pink, isn't it? Alright, now you can pick the color, but you have to pick something that isn't pink.
The most neon pink you can ever imagine.
Alright, hold on. Alright, how about this?
Sorry,
Oh wait,
did I
hold
say
on.
pink? I wanted to say green.
Okay, hold on. Let me stream this to you real briefly. Here,
Streaming is
this.
the streaming inside the stream inside an enigma.
Alright, so neon green,
Yeah, wait, there you go.
like this.
Can you make it like more green? Or
It's
is that
it's
all the
7
green?
out of 7 greens. I don't know what to tell you.
What if you put a bit more blue? No, that makes no. Put that shit down. What about red? What
Put
about
that
if you
shit
put a bit of
down.
red? Oh, that's actually pretty. Okay, that's disgusting. Okay, lower it.
That's disgusting. Oh, I should definitely do it then.
Two
Two?
red. Wait,
And
what
two
about three
blue.
red? No! Ah, that looks like moss. Is perfect. Edible. Thanks.
Looks like edible moss. Autism
Yeah, you're gonna kick me out.
overload. Put it at 8 green. If I could, I would, believe me. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it at white, because white's just annoying. This is already annoying to read. It's like it's like a bunch of fucking... It's like an overlay, like you did the magic wand on every background element and replaced it with a bag of sour Skittles.
Neat.
Eventually, I have
Yes.
to show you people the... oh yeah, I'm gonna stop this. Stop your stream.
Yeah.
Eventually I have to show everybody the Tales of Eternia window changing, where you can change every corner color. So you can just have just have rainbow vomit, and it's awful. Can you make it brown? I don't know, actually.
You probably shouldn't. We already talked about me being brown
We did?
last time. You don't remember?
I thought you weren't brown, like you were very light-skinned.
I already showed you my skin. That's
Yeah,
so
you've,
bad.
you've shown everybody your skin. Hey, movers. Graphic design is my passion, ass window.
Ew! Derek! Oh, he muted himself. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but hello. I'm editing video, but I'm not doing it very well.
What makes you say that?
Because I thought you muted yourself for like a bit.
Oh.
It sounded like that.
This is the GBA version, yes. If you think of what game it was, then let me know, because I'm a fan of making ugly backgrounds. I showed you my skin, please respond. Yeah, Naomi, you've shown... We've shown each other our skin. That's... okay, let's not go that far.
I showed you my foreskin, please respond.
Naomi? This is a stream for children?
I bet this mostly
and
old
Kevin's.
Men. I love old men. They're beast.
Are you into the post-game stuff? Probably not. This mod isn't like different enough from the base game for me to care that much, fun as it is. And if I'm gonna do all the post-game stuff for the first time, I'd rather do it with the advanced achievements.
There should be a mod that replaces the protagonist's sprite with their...
With my sprite? A sprite of me doesn't exist.
A really good sprite, and one of their replaces me.
You would have to make so many sprites for this game.
The sprite shit is not really that complicated. I bet you could just trace over them.
There's like 2 or 3 sprite artists that did all the character sprites in this game for a year. And there's still a bunch of random mistakes and errors. Implies I'm the only adult. I'm 10 years old. What's a foreskin? It's what the alternate version of 4-Job Fiesta is. You have to never use necromancers, which is pretty easy, turns out.
Weird question for people.
Oh boy.
No, this is really a weird question. It's just random. About the subtitles in shorts, do you like, for example, I have them like designed like in a cute way, but is that like bothering? Because most streamers do black and white or something simple. Though, even though they do something simple, they still add animations to absolutely every single text. Oh yeah, Derek, have you tried Dubai chocolate?
Have I tried to what?
Dubai chocolate.
Have I tried to buy chocolate?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Have you ever eaten Dubai chocolate? It's a very simple question.
Dubai chocolate. Okay, I was not...
From the country of Dubai.
Yes, I was not understanding what you were asking me. I apologize. No, I have not. I do not think I have.
Well, you know what is it?
No, is this like a cow pie thing?
What's a cow pie?
Not much. What's cow pie with you?
I'm so confused.
It's really not important, but a cow pie is poop, like poop, cow poop. But no,
yeah,
I'm not.
Very popular chocolate that's trending on TikTok right now, and it's very expensive because it's trending on TikTok. TikTok.
Yeah, see, here's your pink. Well, you'll see it on stream in a minute.
Okay. But yeah. Oh, that's pink.
I wouldn't even joke about being younger than 13 on here or Twitch if you don't want your account to get nuked. Yeah, it's probably true.
That is true.
I think a lot of the big-time shorts uploaders use that one AI tool to automatically subtitle videos. I've heard about that. It's mostly good, but it also fucks up a lot of, like, names.
Yeah. I do use I use Filmora and it has, like, AI speech-to-text. But it's not accurate. Well, it's kind of accurate. And I have to change sometimes the timing of the subtitles and where they go and stuff. So I literally just use it so it writes the text. But the preset and all of that stuff, I made it myself. Because I hate myself.
Naomi, I finally saw your messages. You said, "Oh, you streaming," and then 3 of the blink cats.
Yep. Wait, that means that the previous messages, you ghosted the shit out of me.
Yeah, I woke up and then immediately went to go stream. They just upload content slop. Yeah, most of the time when the AI subtitling fucks up, it's when I'm watching the, like, HoloLive VTuber-related shorts, and the AI really doesn't like their names.
Yep.
Everyone
Great
on
question.
YouTube is either a teenager, 25, or in their 30s. Well, I'm 30. Naomi's like, you're at least
You can say
20.
it. I'm 24. Ew! As Supra's future manager, I can assure you that all the last AI tools will be used on Supra Pika's channel content to the fullest extent. YouTube,
You're
generate me a
fired.
Final Fantasy V.
I did, you know, like, this is many months ago at this point, but there was like that where I was making posts about AI generated, the YouTube AI generated thumbnail thing, and it made some weird picture of Lena, like photorealistic Lena. Disgusting. Yeah, if the subtitles are wrong, there's literally no point. In Tales of Berseria, I talked about this in, I think, Pokemon Crystal, but I like, even though that game came out in 2016, I feel like the last 10% of that game's skits used AI, like, AI voice-to-text subtitling. Look, it's not me burping, okay?
Why you said that super late?
Because I'm looking at chat in randomly.
They also think it's you.
Soon I'll be able to call people whippersnappers.
Oh, I learned a new English word recently and I love it.
Is it whippersnapper?
Toodles.
Toodles?
Yeah.
That's a good word, yeah.
I wanna start saying bye on my channel by saying toodles. It's not offensive, right?
No, it is not offensive. It's just a cute, like, old-timey way of saying goodbye.
Neat. Is there a similar word for hello?
Probably, but I can't think of it right now.
Chat, is there any word similar to toodles but to say hello? Not to say goodbye.
I'm just gonna wait this out while Swift Song does its thing. Big damage.
Is there a way of saying cheating, but like without saying cheating? I'm trying to come out with ideas to censor stuff.
Amy, your ass is quiet. At least to me.
There
There we go.
Hi.
We have cuter ways, more cuter ways of saying goodbye than hello.
Dang it. I don't think here impaired people should have to do extra work just to understand what's going on. Fair enough. Though TikTok and YouTube have automatic subs, so sometimes you have them activated. All your content has the automatic subs, at least in shorts, so it appears there. Can say goodbye to an English speaker in Japanese. Oh, bye bye.
Bye bye.
No, I mean not in Japanese. Sayonara, mata ne.
Just
mata
wave to
ashita.
everyone that you meet, and you're more likely than not to get something correct.
Bonjour, motherfucker.
Buongiorno.
That might have been a bit offensive. I do apologize to any French people. French Canadian.
They're fine. Damn, that shelled flare did 1300. They really, yeah, if people are using the AI thing, they really should be proofreading it. Like, I think we can all agree on that. Not just doing it and then be like, well, whatever happens, happens.
That's why it takes so long to edit my videos.
Hold on a second. Oh shit, didn't really want to kill her. Now would be a good time to insert ads. What, in the middle of the final boss? I think I would disagree. Calling someone slurs while waving. Never apologize to the French. It demonstrates weakness. Also, they're French. So yeah, I can get behind that. What's this Wizard of Oz looking boss? It's Exadeath, you know, from school.
Recently, I've been spitting so many streams, and like, in the meaning of my streams have been very good. Like every single second is clippable. Look at that confidence.
Yeah, confidence. Wait, they nerfed the shit out of Mighty... Or they buffed the shit out of Mighty Guard's MP. It's only like 35 or something? That's kind of crazy.
Big Final Fantasy V announcement. Derek has joined the rooster, like a final, like Smash Bros. Type of thing.
Big Final Fantasy V fan excited to play it for the first time. Final Fantasy V Remake clickbait thumbnail with Pixar-styled Bart's writing. It's Pixar-styled Bart's writing still 16-bit Boko. You have been saying it's some insane shit, Naomi. She's already become a clip farmer.
Huh? What? I mean, even though I'm funny, I don't get the thing that should come with the funny, you know? If you're funny on the internet, the hee hee ha ha. People should be like hee hee ha ha and come to your channel, but I don't get it. Then
Naomi finally becomes a true hater.
I'm a true hater of what?
I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out eventually.
I don't like to hate on stuff.
Is that true? You seem to like to hate on Nintendo a lot. It's justified, but still.
I don't really hate on Nintendo per se. I just don't like their current practices that they're doing as a company compared to how it was before, which is quite different.
Pixar or Ghibli inspired. Come on, Lena. I got so lucky with this last time. God damn it. I don't have the magic lamp. I can't cheese my way through this fight. All 4 party members in Ghibli-style big Final Fantasy V remake announcement. 10 minutes of me sounding completely dejected reading out a chat GPT script. Yeah, that seems like something I would do. Oh yeah, I gotta put on Flare Spellblade. Dark Spark, bitch. Damn. Guess I got really lucky in that level 1 run, huh? I generated thumbnail, but edited Dead Ferris. Yeah, Dead Ferris is unchanged, because obviously. Lena and Grugs are trying to metagame thing, but Ferris is just like, Bahamut. I don't even know why I'm bothering with this. I should really just, like, try to kill it. Whoa. Why are people calling me?
Hi.
I don't want... Hi, Naomi. People that aren't Naomi, why are they calling me?
I don't know. 4 party members in Ghibli style big Final Fantasy. Oh my god. Please no.
Can we go back to to making the 60 frames per second edited clips of Ghibli films. Things were much simpler back then. Am I hearing a Metal Gear Solid codec call? That was my that's my ringtone. I'm definitely never gonna be able to play a Metal Gear Solid game because I've Pavloved the shit out of myself.
Wait, when do you have to go to work?
In about 3.5 hours. And I'm fighting the final boss.
Oh my god!
So I think I'll be fine.
Are you sane? Are you okay? Do you need help? Do you need therapy?
Naomi, you already know. You already know that I do. Colonel Dark Spark isn't working. Colonel, do something. Krillnol. Alright, that's 2 down.
Wait,
Yeah,
so you
breaking
plan to
magic
stream?
lamp. What?
You're planning to stream more than 3 hours. Final Fantasy V.
I think once I do this final boss, I'll probably stop streaming for today.
You're probably just gonna start a new run and be like, hello guys.
No, next stream, I'm either going to do,
Next run.
No, I'm either going to do Final Fantasy Tactics A2 or Crystal Project, because I made a poll about it.
Now you're just gonna become the Final Fantasy YouTuber. You're just... Wait, why you're not starting Final Fantasy VI?
I don't really like that game very much.
No, but it's the natural course of nature. You have to do 6 or 4. You don't have any other option.
Okay. Next stream, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy V for the first time. I'm envious of this party damage. My last run was so scuffed. Yeah. Whenever you can get the Spellblade and or the Bard, your damage kind of catapults up into the stratosphere.
Can I ask a silly question?
120
What's
frames
Bard?
per second, Spirited Away gameplay. Bard is the job that sings.
I feel like I asked this before.
I think you did in because we recorded the like you guessing what all the Final Fantasy jobs do video.
Oh, you're already spoiling it.
Yeah, and
okay.
you were like, what is a bard? And then you looked it up, and it's like a minstrel. I think was like the original name or something.
Minstrel.
They're people that sing songs. You're not the Final Fantasy YouTuber. I'm one of the Final Fantasy V YouTubers. I'm nowhere close to the Final Fantasy YouTuber, but that'd be pretty cool to have a title. Naomi is the Final Fantasy V tuber. Final Fantasy V is considered a pretty hard game. 5 is one of the easiest games in the series. If you know how to play it.
I usually just do any kind of retro games that I feel like playing.
Naomi says she's a boomer, but she's really not. She's too young.
Menstrual job? Holy.
Menstrual job. When is the next Naomi Final Fantasy V stream? Probably next, well, this upcoming Sunday, I guess, because it's Monday now.
Okay, let me guess what you're gonna type in the next 10 minutes. When is next Final Fantasy V Naomi stream? On Sunday. I usually schedule the streams on Thursday. Again, I'm going again, and guess what you're gonna ask in the next 20 minutes. When is Naomi's next Final Fantasy V stream? Again, it's gonna be on Sunday. Guess what? In another hour, if Derek's is still here, you're gonna ask, hey, when is Naomi's Final Fantasy V stream? And I will tell you, it's gonna be on Sunday, if Derek's is still okay and alive. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah, that's it. She lies? No, I don't.
You are lying. You're not a boomer.
I am boomer at heart.
Keep in mind, Naomi's favorite game is Fire Emblem Three Houses, a game made in like 2018 or something.
19.
2019. So
It's different because that's my comfort game.
hey, real
I'm
quick,
having
what's
a bad
Naomi's?
day. If I'm having a bad day, I spend time with Dimitri, and I should probably get another acrylic stand. But I
Naomi,
spend
your
time with
husband is
Dimitri
in
and
the
I become
chat.
happy. Wait, what? Which one? Oh.
What do you mean?
Oh
Which
my
one?
god.
Which one? She says. I wasn't being
Okay.
facetious.
I have two.
Who's the other one?
Dimitri.
Alright. I'm not gonna say Dimitri is in my chat. He's not a physical human being.
Don't say that.
No,
I'm gonna cry.
Engage is the one with toothpaste, Chan. Three
Yep.
Houses is Byleth.
Beresu.
Beresu and Bereto.
Bereto. Yep. I
Although,
don't know what's Unicorn Overlord.
it's a game. It's like a Fire Emblem type game by the people who made.
I would love it.
By the people who made Dragon's Crown, the booby game.
Also, for everyone that asked, there's Final Fantasy V stream on Sunday. Like 2 hours earlier than now, ish.
Wait, Naomi, can you say that one more time?
There's Final. It's gonna be like 2 than now.
Thank you. Never played
happy?
Kingdom Hearts. You can play Kingdom Hearts 2. That's the good one. Can you remind me again?
There's Final. It's okay?
Yeah. She has no idea, Chad.
About what?
Nothing.
When is Sunday? 5-6 days more. I was clipped.
No, I was just cutting you off.
Oh, you little shithead.
I have the power of OBS, so I can do anything I want.
Fair. I missed it. What's happening on Sunday? There's Final Fantasy Day with the again
No.
Mother 3. Oh my, holy shit!
I know Arizona would love that. I'm sure.
Now we're playing beginnings eventually.
Oh my
One
god, dude, you're never gonna beat that game.
Why?
It's like the
longer.
it's what it, well, it's not longer. It's just fucking like insanely hard and annoying.
Well, you will be with me. You're good at
Hell
games,
no,
and
I'm not
good at
going.
games.
I'm not playing or not playing Mother 1. I'll be with you. No, Arizona wants to be with you for Mother 3, but I can't stomach
But I need
Mother
somebody
1.
for my Mother 1.
What is Derek gonna wail on Horse Girl game? I've never spent money on a free game, I think. Sunday's the final stream. Naomi, is that true?
Final stream for what?
It's the final stream.
Final.
Alright, I'm done doing
Doing what?
that. Nothing.
I'm not watching the stream, so.
It's fine.
Is Final Fanta a good drink? Yeah, it's actually very good. I haven't found Fanta here. It's more common in Chile.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is a pretty mashy game, but when you're playing on critical mode, it's really good.
That's a very specific order.
You're probably the only person that has that order.
Mega Sunday Nayumer stream. Sunday. When?
Sunday.
Domingo.
Oh, I know that. That's Sunday.
Nichiobi.
And Sabada is Saturday. Or is it Sabado?
Sábado.
But no, I always get the vowel mixed up.
Remember El Salvador. It sounds like Sábado.
I will try to remember that. I don't remember I remember like most of the days because there was this Jumpstart game. It was like Jumpstart Spanish, and there was a song they made about all the Spanish days in order. It was very catchy. Unfortunately, I only really remember Sábado, Domingo. Like Monday is Lunes. Lunes.
Mm-hmm.
There's like Martes or something.
Martes.
Martes, sorry. There's Juan.
One.
That's it.
That's it.
Also, I like Fanta. Someone said, "Is Final Fanta a good drink?" Never had the final version, but I like regular Fanta.
Me too.
Lunes, martes. Oh yeah, miércoles. Miércoles? I don't know how to say it, right?
Yeah, that's good. Miércoles.
Miércoles.
Then is jueves.
Jueves.
And then viernes.
Viernes.
Viernes. Be careful with that word.
Does it sound like vagina or something?
No! But if you skip the R, it can sound like vienes, which can mean, are you coming? Like, and you're coming to my house? Or are you, pew, pew, you know, from below, from behind, not from behind, from, you know what I
You're
mean.
jerking off, I get it.
Theory.
Would you like to RP? What's Friday?
Viernes.
Oh, that's Viernes. Viernes. Ugh. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to go from rolling R to N.
Wait! Let me type you something so you can read it.
Ay, mi pichula. There you go, I did it. Naomi, my chat doesn't speak Spanish like yours.
Just say it, just say it.
Mi vengo? This is like what 90% of Naomi streams. Mi vengo?
Yeah.
Me vengo?
Yeah.
Me vengo? I'll have to ask what that means to Zanza later. I know I'm getting baited somehow, I just don't know how. Hey, yo, you jerking it? Jack and Hole? Jack and who? Do I even want to know it? You know, no, don't tell me. I'm gonna Google Translate it and then be disappointed later.
Why you send it to me? Don't tell me that. Ew.
I'm straight up jorking my peanuts. Alright. Translate. Me vengo. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's about what I thought. It's now mutual, Naomi. I hope it doesn't mean what I think it means. Ask for that. Ask for that next time at a Mexican restaurant. Jack and who? Bad.
Oh, hyperbole already knows what it is without knowing what it is. It is what you think it is.
Naomi,
it's worse because he said it and then he just sent the same text to me.
Yeah, and then I sent a picture of the cat. It's like staring. It's like claims to be wireless.
Good thing you said the cat.
The cat. I sent a picture of a vagina. Okay, I'm just not gonna hide it anymore.
What the fuck?
Can I get a little bit? No, I'm not gonna read it anymore. I'll ask first. God damn it. Naomi, should I ask for salsa verga? Verga. Anytime I say anything in Spanish, Naomi can't help herself but laugh.
Derek, it's
Yes.
not that you say anything in Spanish and it makes me laugh. The thing is that that's pee sauce.
But coincidentally, all the stuff that you make me say makes you laugh, so...
It wasn't me this time.
But you started it, so...
Your chat finished it.
Reese, do you want to say anything? You've been sitting here for a while. I don't have a cat
She just
cam.
wants to start you.
She's just sitting, shitting.
You should have a webcam, but just aimed at Reese.
Is that where Reese is in your lap?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hi, Reese.
Like she ain't got nothing better to do,
She's so cute.
because she don't.
Hi,
Hello.
Reese.
Oh.
Hello.
And then you accidentally lick your face, and then you're like, ah!
Hey, baby.
Did you know in Spanish the phrase lechuga means I love you? Feel free to say it to loved ones. I know lechuza is like owl, right?
Yeah, lechuga is lettuce.
What, really? It's not inappropriate, it's just a lettuce?
Yep.
Alright, I'm surprised.
Let us pray.
Ay, mi lechuga!
It could also mean, it could also be a slang in some parts for girl parts. So.
Okay, well, I knew it. I love those those kinds of like memes where it's like like X language is so beautiful in like I'll just say one example like Spanish is so beautiful. We say "Me llamo a biblioteca," which means I love you dearly. Feel free to say it to loved ones.
Amazing.
Just ridiculous shit like that. Rage comics and other memes. Me gusta? No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not in the. My brain isn't in like I want to speak Spanish mode. I'm just gonna butcher the language.
It just says I like to eat my burgers in my restaurant without the onion.
Okay. I like to eat burgers in Spain without the A.
Spin.
Then. I love when TikTok just glitches the shit out of my screen, so everything is just noise. I'm gonna finish scheduling, so I'm finally free for a bit.
My final thoughts on Final Fantasy V custom classes, it's good. I probably won't play it again because it makes the game even easier, but it's good.
What if you play something like a Nuzlocke, but in Final Fantasy version?
Hell no. I have a pretty fine line that I draw when it comes to challenge runs, and like Nuzlocks are definitely where I would draw a line.
You never draw lines, so it's surprising. I don't know how to draw the line.
Embarazado means embarrassed. Make sure to say estoy embarazado to your Spanish friends. Naomi, estoy embarazado.
There, you just confirmed that you are pregnant.
Damn it.
Finally, the Empreg destiny.
I should have known. The Empreg thing came back at the worst time.
And it wasn't even me.
Son of a bitch.
Well, hi Derek, how's the pregnancy going? Are you feeling okay?
You're lucky that you're not here right now.
Why?
Because you might see me strangle Reese in person.
Why Reese? I'm the one that's calling you pregnant.
Why you little?
Reese.
Why are you little? Baited. I was baited. I was hoping it just meant something, like, gross.
Oh, sorry.
But it was the worst possible thing for me to say.
When do you have your next appointment for the ultrasound?
I'm taking the pill.
Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. But it hurts a lot to take the pill. Are you sure you don't want to go to a clinic to get it out, you know?
Trying to make a tasteful abortion joke, and it's kind of hard.
Yep.
So I just will say nothing instead. It meant something real. Why does clip now work? Actually, click subscribe for more pregnancy streams.
Yeah, you have to stream your ultrasounds and stream your when you take the pill. You just stream like a selfie, you know. You take the pill and then stream it.
Ayumi,
Hmm?
soy embarazado.
You're pregnant.
What's the difference between soy and estoy?
It's the verb to be, but you're like more like estoy embarazado means that you're like pregnant, you know, like you're saying you're pregnant. But soy embarazado is more like, hey, my name is pregnant type of thing.
My name is pregnant.
My name is pregnancy.
I thought my name was Meyamo.
Not necessarily. It could also be soy.
Ugh. Language is hard.
Yep, but it's fun. Anyways, I'm out. Tell me how it goes in the clinic.
Bye, Naomi.
Oh, you finished the game?
I did, yes.
Oh, what a coincidence! I'm just then I'm out.
How did your name get pregnant?
Hope your name's pregnancy. Wait.
Estoy is for condition, soy is for characteristic, okay. Kevin, you don't
Yes,
even
who
speak
said that?
Spanish. What? You can't cast your Viga on her, can you? I didn't think she was heavy. Hello, Jordan.
Hi.
Hi, Jordan.
Level 41, goddamn.
So Jordan got you pregnant, I see.
Goodbye, Naomi.
Bye, Derry.
Goodbye.
Hi.
Goodbye. Okay, she's gone. The rules apply in Portuguese. Alright. I am racist, but that's unrelated.
What?
Oh, what, me? Hey, you can't summon Sildra in here. Every time I see this ending cutscene, it gets more and more ridiculous. Look at that MP, 712. Portuguese and Spanish sound exactly like each other to someone who doesn't speak at least one of the languages. Yes. That is definitely true. I'm unfamiliar with both, and I would not be able to tell the difference between them easily. It's kind of the same, like, at my work, there's a lot of people that, are from the Philippines, and their language as well is, like, I can't identify it easily. Again, classic American ignorance coming in clutch here. Abilities learned to 15. And they were the best 15 abilities you could have learned. Did I miss it? Yeah, kinda. Although I did just kind of, like, beeline it to the end of the game. I, like, started at Fork Tower and then just speed ran all the dungeons and all the summons and stuff. Shout out to all the Filipinos. I know I'm reading Portuguese if I see that one A. Yep, this sure is a picture of Bart's. It's very, very dramatic sounding. Yep, okay, there we go. Whoa. Every time we get to this screen, the eyes, like the pixel sizes get all fucked up, and at least one character has a huge eye. Extra European cousins. The end. Well, I don't know when I'll stream. I mean, I assume I'll just stream next week, so... And I'll make a post about this, but if you haven't, make sure to, make sure to vote on that poll. Or is it... What's winning right now? The, Crystal Project has always been in the lead, but it's been pretty close between that and Tactics A2. Oh, the gap has widened pretty significantly now. Crystal Project at 38%, Tactics A2 at 34%, so it's probably what I'm going to do next. We'll see, though. Mega Man 3 also ends with text flying through space, that's true. Mega Man 3 might be the second worst classic Mega Man game? Is that controversial? I really don't like that game. French is a fucked up language. Like, half of the letters aren't even pronounced. Like, they... Pomme de terre? You guys don't have a word for potato? You just say apple of the earth? You freaks. Same thing for not having a word for brownie. You just say gâteau. Like, come the fuck on. And gâteau isn't that... That's like the Spanish word for fucking cat. Like, come on. It's spelled differently, but phonetically it's similar. Mega Man 3 is a really shit game, and I'm a huge Mega Man fan. If me and Kevin can agree on something, that's how you know it's fucked up. Je suis mon. It's like a bit... I mean, like, it's hard for me to hate Mega Man 3, because I remember Jam once told me that, like, they did interviews on the developers of the old Mega Man games. Not, like, recently, but I think it was when, like, you know, the Wii, 360, PS3 were the newest consoles. And the devs were like, some of them said they had nightmares about the game coming out shittily. Because the game was like, so crunch heavy. Which explains why it's so bad, but it's really not good. Patate? What? My French teacher always told me that wasn't a word for potato. What the fuck? Mega Man 4 probably is the best in terms of balance, but 9 is my favorite. 9 is my favorite Mega Man game, just period. But yeah, my favorite NES ones are probably 4 or 5. Yeah, it's 7 p.m. right now, but yeah, I'm going to work in like 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours to work the overnight shift, and then come home, sleep for 7 hours, go right back to work again. Unless I can convince him to let me work third shift for more days, which I kind of want to do. Poison is poison, but poisson is fish. There's a character named Poisson in Tales of Graces. 10 is also a good one. I like playing as base. I own 11. I've never been able to beat a single stage. That game is insanely hard, or I just suck. I like 9 because it's really difficult, and 11 is like, goddamn. Poisson. Yeah, I kind of hate Mega Man. I kind of hate the charge shot in Mega Man because it overshadows all weapons, all special weapons. Like in 4, I was okay with it because it was really small, but then 5 makes it fucking huge. So when 9 went back to the like when 9 came out, I didn't really know anything about Mega Man, so I was like, oh, that seems weird that they like go backwards. Because all I had to go off of was what my friend who liked Mega Man, what he told me. But now in retrospect, I'm like, thank God that they did that. Fuck charge shot. Slide is cool though. Wish they kept that. I'm glad you put 8 on on the bottom, because 8 is definitely the worst. Like, no questions there. Terrible game. I think 11 is easier than 9? Jesus. Maybe I just only picked the super hard stages. Yeah, they did nerf the charge shot in 7, but then they just give you the rush adapter, which kind of flattens the game difficulty. But yeah, the charge shot dealing 3 damage to bosses is a big reason why some of the games are easy. What are the gameplay differences between Mega Man X and Mega Man X? Mega Man has sliding, and... Okay, Mega Man X has dashing and wall jumping, and has, like, more of an emphasis on revisiting stages to, get, like, power-ups and stuff. Mega Man Classic is just kind of like, you go through the stage, and then you beat it, you get the weapon from the boss. Like, you usually don't have a reason to revisit stages. Usually is the key word there. X is way more fast-paced. I don't really like the X series that much. I like X1, but every other one, ugh. Didn't really like X... I didn't really care about X2. X3 sucks. X4 was really easy, but it was fine. And then when I got to the X Legacy Collection Part 2, I started playing X5. I was like, ugh, no. God, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most games the charge shot does 3 damage. Although I don't remember exactly. Charge shot would be better if the shot would charge by just not shooting. I mean, that's kind of how it is. You just hold the button. They need to get rid of the fucking charge sound effect is the main problem. I really like X5. I mean, X5 is probably good, but after just playing through 4 X games back to back, and with X4 being like, it was good, but I was like, it was way too easy. I was just like, ugh. And also I know that X5 has a really fucked up progression system where you're like supposed to game over a bunch of times to get better weapon parts and stuff, and it's like an overly convoluted system, not to mention the fact that the endings are like random whether you get them or not. I don't really know. I don't really have an opinion on the X games music. All the games have good soundtracks. Hard for me to pick one. I just know that, like, of the classic games, 9 and 10 have my favorite soundtracks. Yeah, the Battle Network style charge where it's just like, and then it stops. That's good. And I know, like, X6, and I was also kind of stopped on X5 because I was like, I know that X6 and X7 are really terrible, but then, like, X8 is okay. So it's like, it kind of feels shit that the 2 X Collection games are, like, you have X Collection 1 of 1 through 4, which are, like, the good ones, and X3. And then you have X Collection 2, which has X6 and X7 in it. It's like, goddamn. A lot of fan games have stop the charge sound. That's good. Probably should press the button, you know? Yeah, whatever. Save clear data. I mean, Mega Man is just another one of those series where it's like, I'm not a Mega Man fan, I'm a Mega Man 9 fan, or I'm not a Kingdom Hearts fan, I'm a Kingdom Hearts 2 fan, or I'm a Super Monkey Ball 2 fan, or etc. Sex collection. A friend of mine unironically enjoys X6, even though he admits that it's awful. He owns it on PS1, and I always wanted to try it on original console, but not really much of a point. It's kind of like Dark Souls 2. Just a game you play, well, you like know what you're getting into going into it. Wait, X-death. What? Why is it that? Why is he called that here? X6 is funny. Nezumi Man. I think I've heard of that. Remember Mega Man Cross Street Fighter? That was a cool fan game that was turned official. Yeah, Nine's weapon selection probably is the best in the series because they're all really good for different reasons. But for some reason 10, instead of trying to like outdo Nine's weapons, they just kind of went for like gimmicky shit. Where they're all like double use. Like, well, mostly anyway, where it's like, the triple blade is probably the most straightforward, but you have like the saw blade you can hold in front of you to either let go and have it like travel on the ground, or you can hold it in front of you to like go up walls. There's the thunder cloud where you can either hit people with the cloud or very difficultly hit people with the thunderbolt. There's like the what's it called? The icicle thing where you can either hit people with the projectile or wait for enemies to run over the spikes that it creates on the ground. Like, they went very gimmicky with the weapons, and unfortunately they made the worst weapon in the entire series with Thunderwolf, but at least they tried. But yeah, Nine's weapons are just good with no qualifications. They're all fun to use and they're very practical. Big fan of Black Hole Bomb, personally. Roam Mithril. I remember that guy. Make a good Mega Man level. It has a lot of shit levels, and the whole point that the contest where people make levels and not everyone makes good levels. I still really like in Mega Man Maker how they like turn some of the shitty weapons into good weapons by giving them weird gimmicks. Like, they did something weird with Top Spin. Don't they, like, make it so you can reflect projectiles now or something? I know they did something cool to it, I just can't remember what exactly. Yeah, the Jewel Satellite is the best shield in the series, no question, where it nullifies projectiles and kills things. And if it overkills something, then you keep the shield up. It's really good. Topspin bounces off of enemies like Super Mario World Spin Jump. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, the tornado that boosts your jump height. I actually didn't know it did that for a while. I thought it was just a screen nuke that you also need to use for one of the Wily stages. Bounces you off enemies, okay. I mean, Topspin is like I think a really good example of how unfinished 3 was, because like, you can either kill enemies using no weapon ammo, or all of your weapon ammo and still not kill the enemy. Would you say Game Boy Advance is better than Pixel Remaster 5? Yes, my order of recommendation is Game Boy Advance, then SNES, then Pixel Remaster. And then, like, PS1, or then the old iOS version, and then the PS1 version. Mega Man Maker's getting a trailer for the next update tomorrow. Sick. I'm glad it's still getting updates. I was kind of worried that it like turned into a dead game. So it's always nice to see that the Mega Man guys are always doing shit. Mega Man Battle Network called Dr. Wily Mr. Wily. Yeah, you can shill for Mega Man Maker as much as you want, because it's an amazing fan project. Have people just remade Mega Man's 1 through 10/11 in it? Like, can you technically just pirate the old games through it? I don't know why you would, aside from having a better top spin or whatever, or maybe a balanced Metal Blade, unless Maker didn't do anything to Metal Blade, in which case, never mind. Yeah, the Doc Robot stages are fucking hard. And in 3, in the initial stages, all the stages are really short and easy, except for Gemini Man stage, which is like a Mega Man 8 stage, how goddamn long it is. And then the Doc Robot stages are just evil. But then the Wily stages are really easy. Not everything is in Maker, but you could do that. The Doc Robot stages would be cool if you got the Mega Man 2 weapons, but the game was unfinished, so they even if they wanted to do that, they didn't do it. Fighting Airman with a slide where you can actually dodge most of his attacks, unlike Mega Man 2, was nice. I'll say that. I'm kind of a Mega Man 2 hater, but I will admit that's because I'm a contrarian by nature. It's not a bad game, but I do think it's overhyped. I think I'd put 2, like, dead center in terms of the classic games of how much I like them. Mega Man 2 is overrated, man. Yeah, the game is, like, well made and is good, but it's, like, way... I'm like, unironically still mad at over a decade later that Mega Man's victory theme in Smash is the stupid intro music. You know how many stage-clear victory themes the Mega Man series has? Fucking a lot. And they picked a non-victory theme, because, oh, you gotta jerk off Mega Man 2 as much as possible. Yeah, Wily Wars. I was really happy to see they put Wily Wars in the Genesis NSO. Because that game is super rare. I also think that, like, okay, the Mega Man 2 Wily 1 stage theme, the Mario RPG, like, Beware the Forest Mushroom song, those are, like, 2 songs in my head that are, like, they're good songs. Why do people love them so much? They're okay. They're not, like, masterpieces of music or anything. They're just really good. Mega Man 1 Kino. Mega Man 1, I think this is just a thing I feel about Mega Man games in general. The Robot Master stages are always fun. Well, usually fun. 8 exists. But then the Wily stages are just kind of not. The one example, or the one like, deviation from that is that I actually like the Mega Man 9 Wily stages. I kind of hate Mega Man 1. I don't understand how they... Like, how... The discrepancy in weapon strength in Mega Man 1 is so insane. And it's not even, like, because the weapons are buggy or anything. It's just, like... How can you look at Hyper Bomb and Elec Beam as a developer and be like, yeah, these are both equally good? Elec Beam only uses 1 energy, and Hyper Bomb uses, like, 3 or 4. Who are your favorite Robot Masters? Like, to fight, or just in general? To fight, probably... most of them from 9, because 9 is the only game in the series where I've actually been able to beat all of the Robot Masters with just the Buster. I like fighting, like, specifically I like Splash Woman and Galaxy Man. I like fighting those two. I also like fighting, Wave Man in 10, because when he has his shield up, if you get just close enough, you can shoot through his shield without getting hit by the bubbles. Yeah, the Firestorm, too. It's like the fire and electric attack are so insanely good compared to the other 4 abilities. Does Hyper Bomb only use 1 energy? I thought that... I mean, I guess it would make sense for every weapon to just use 1 energy, but... I swear that Hyper Bomb is, like, the only attack in 1 that uses more than 1. I just don't remember. The ice slasher is, like, pretty good for, like, the Wily 1. Specifically Wily 1, where you freeze the fire things and also freeze those giant jumper guys in the air. So you can walk under them because they take forever to kill and do a third of your health. Oh, yes. I totally forgot Super Arm was even in that game. Contextual Mega Man weapon. Same reason why the like, telekinesis pins and World Ends With You I hate. Like, if you don't have anything to use it on, what do I have this shit equipped for? Yeah, Hyper Bomb was buffed a lot and powered up. So it's actually good in that game. But like, uh, Elect Beam piercing enemies and going in 3 directions and killing basically everything only uses 1 weapon energy. Yeah, okay. Like, did you guys draw the weapons on sticky notes to, like, think about how these would actually work? Or what? Yeah, everybody loves the... Like, Mega Man 8 and Mega Man X4 must have been being made at very similar times, because I'm pretty sure X and Mega Man are the same voice actor. It's somewhat fitting in 8, not so much for X. Reina. Yeah, there's Reina. Reina and X death. Weird. I was working on a hack of Mega Man 1, and the first thing they did was nerf the weapons. Or with a friend, and the first thing they did was nerf the weapons. Yeah, the rolling cutter is cool as a gimmick weapon to like kill those things at the beginning of a Lek-Man stage, but it's a bit too unwieldy. I don't know why so many Mega Man games want to try to have boomerang weapons. They're usually not that great. At least the quick boomerang in 2 has a fuck ton of weapon energy, even though you'd never use it because Metal Blade exists. The actress who played X and Mega Man didn't know that she was voicing 2 different characters. That's kind of funny. I mean, the localization process of Mega Man, like, in the PS1 era was so scuffed, so it doesn't surprise me. The Galaxy Man being difficult to get that quick kill achievement. I never did try to get any of those achievements. Or maybe I tried for a little bit, but I didn't try very hard. Boomerangs are my favorite weapon almost in every game they're in. Dude, you would love Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. You'll never guess what the main weapon is in that game. Yeah, the Castlevania Cross is my favorite Castlevania weapon, and I selectively like Zelda boomerangs. Like the magic boomerang in Zelda Minish Cap is really fun, even though you need to almost beat the game to get it. The Link's Awakening boomerang is just straight up overpowered because it's the reward for a game-spanning side quest. Yeah, it uses 2 boomerangs, or up to 6, I think, if you use the multi-rang. It's either like 6 or 8. Or maybe it's unlimited, I legitimately can't remember. I hope that they are able to make Ty 4 someday. Real Ty 4, not that side-scrolling shit. Because the fact that they, like, ported Ty 1 and 2 to Steam with, like, as an updated re-release was really cool. I hope 3 gets that same love. Yeah, the Gale Boomerang is a... I really like what they did with a lot of the weapons in Twilight Princess, where they're, like, weird gimmick shit or a weird spin on a, like, existing weapon. Except for the bow. The bow is just the bow, but you have, like, water bombs or, yeah, the wind boomerang. I know about the Gale Boomerang with the super jump slash, which is really funny to watch. The Boomerang let me down in Dragon Quest, though, I gotta say that. When I beat the game with the main character using the Boomerang as a specialty weapon, that was a huge mistake. Tie for Smash. At least make him a sticker or something. Meanwhile, in Ocarina, you get the Boomerang and immediately can't use it. It's good for, like... Because you can boomerang stuff like heart pieces, right? So it's good for that. Like, side questing. As Child Link, but yeah, it's pretty underutilized. I'm a big fan of the boomerang in Smash. I love the sound effect it makes. It's like a combo move in Smash Ultimate for some reason. I never played Dragon Quest. Don't do it. I mean, I liked Dragon Quest VIII, but it's like... I would describe the game length as like 150%. It should have ended at the 2/3 mark. In Dragon Quest VIII, there was like 5 boomerang weapons. It's like how there's 2 boomerangs in this game, there's only 5. Except in Dragon Quest VIII, it's meant to be used as an actual weapon type, and not just a weird gimmick thing used for a couple dungeons. You get the best boomerang, which is like the flaming boomerang, like halfway through the game. Never made sense why Teen Link can't use boomerangs, I don't know. Because they wanted you to use the hook shot instead. It's like the, like how Running Shine said, where adult Link is like, ew, boomerangs, that's gay. I'm not using that anymore. Playing Final Fantasy X was my first Final Fantasy, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, 10 is a good, 10 is generally well-liked. The Sphere Grid is cool, just the voice acting is bad. It's really weird that the voice acting is bad because the voice actors are good, but for some reason Square Enix, when they localized the game, instead of getting, like, dub voice actors, they got, like, Western voice actors. Like, they have Bender playing Waka and Johnny Test playing Tidus. And, like, Bubbles/Raven playing Riku. Super weird. And I don't know who the fuck they got to voice Riku, but she's not great. She got better over time, though. Like in Dissidia. I kind of love the goofy-ass voice acting. It's very stilted, and you can tell that the Western voice actors are not used to reading weird-ass JRPG dialogue. I remember, I can't remember what his name is, the Johnny Test guy, the guy who voices Tidus. Somewhat, like in the past few years, he actually made a YouTube video where he, like, went through his old scripts and he found the Final Fantasy X script and he was, like, going over the laughing scene. And the way that the scene was written out was, like, H-A-H, ha, hyphen, like, ha, hyphen, ha, hyphen. Like, it was deliberately... Obviously, the scene was supposed to be awkward. Like, but, he was even like, here, look at the script. This is how it was written. I'm sure the Japanese voice actors in Final Fantasy X are good. I mean, even if they were bad, it's not like we'd be able to tell. James Arnold Taylor, yes, thank you. Yeah, boom. Like big happy fireworks, yeah. I love the Spoony review of Final Fantasy X and 13. I wish he would come back. I normally only play games with Japanese voice actors, but I decided to let it slide for 10 because I knew about the Tidus staff. Yeah, 10 is like... How I always see it is like, if there's one bad voice actor, they're probably a bad voice actor. If all the voices are bad, it was bad voice direction. That's not, like, universally true, because you have games like, was that Now Behold My Arctic Blast game? I think those were just straight up bad voice actors, but, I think for the most part you can kind of you can say that's true. I don't know why Tidus is pronounced Tidus. It would make sense to be pronounced Titus, but Tidus rolls off the tongue better. Yeah, the laughing is supposed to be, like, awkward. It's even awkward sounding in Japanese. Like, it's on purpose. It's just that the fact that the story was already kind of dumb, and Tidus is already unlikable, and the voice acting is already not great, it just kind of culminates into people not liking the scene at all. Yeah, Riku is Twilight Sparkle, Bubbles, Raven. What's her name? Tara Strong, not Lara Strong. Tara Strong is a very prolific voice actress. Resident Evil, yeah. Resident Evil 1 and 2 are, like, enjoyably bad. Final Fantasy X is just kind of, like, hard to listen to sometimes. weapon class is a fishing pole. That's cool. You're like that guy from what's that new Mario 64 game coming out with the guy with the fishing rod? That like N64 inspired ass game. Kevin, you'd know. You like games like that. What was it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. God damn it. Yeah, PlayStation 1, or just like that era of games in general, was a very tumultuous time for voice acting, which is why I'm glad that Star Fox Zero or Star Fox 64's voice acting is like cheesy in the best way possible. It's like unironically, I think Star Fox 64's voice acting is good, but it's also the big catch tackle box is what I was talking about. But I also think it's like it's cheesy, but also unironically enjoyable, which is why I can't really get into X Zodiac, which is like the indie game version of Star Fox. It's like it's a really good game, but the lack of voice acting has kind of like made me realize that the voice acting is kind of why I like Star Fox in general. Or like Tales of Eternia. Apparently the guy who voiced the main character of Tales of Eternia and who was also the like voice director is also the guy who voices Sly Cooper, which was an interesting factoid. That game's dub is not very good, but it is extremely charming, so I like it a lot. Hey Einstein, I'm on your side. I'm not sure what makes bad voice acting good, since there are games like Symphony of the Night where they change the voice actors in the PSP version. Yeah, I definitely prefer the original Goofy version. It's just something that, unless it's hard to like articulate what makes it good, what makes bad voice acting good, and what makes bad voice acting bad. Like, I mean, yeah, I know Legends has good voice acting, which is good. It's surprising, but good. Animalese babble from SNES Star Fox. Still how Star Fox sounds in my head, not the voice acting. I don't know if I'd say Parappa has a good English dub, but it's just like... I wouldn't say it... I don't know if you could call it any quality at all. The dub of the Parappa games are just so insane. Like, nobody talks like a real person, and not even like in a JRPG kind of nobody talks like that way. Just like everybody just sounds like an insane person. But it is really good. Like, the voices are great. The singing is fantastic. I wish they'd make another Parappa, but I know they never will. We just gotta rely on Scratch and Melody. But I can't get into Scratch and Melody either because I can't understand the goddamn characters because they're using a Vocaloid for some reason. I know hiring voice actors for your indie game is such a high risk to take, but I don't know, it just doesn't have the same kind of charm. I can barely understand any of the characters. Parappa dub has great meme potential. That's why the this is where I watched my parents die, Parappa. This is where you watched your parents die. Oops, oops. Or like, I slam my penis in the car door. I guess because Final Fantasy is trying to invoke an emotion out of you, which makes it hard to listen to. I mean, that kind of thing goes both ways, because it can either come off as, like, cringeworthy, or it can come off as just, like, charmingly earnest. Because I unironically love the voice acting in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's like a combination of mostly good voice actors and very earnest dialogue. I'm not gonna say that it's, like, objectively good, but I do think it is good. Penis. pull in extra credits, use my own voice sped up as the voice act in my own game as if needed. Yeah, voice acting is, like, it's hard to afford as an indie dev, and also it's way easier for it to go wrong, as seen in something like a Freedom Planet. Is this a stop? Yeah, it'd be kind of weird to have that loop. Yeah, apparently they remixed this song in 14 recently. Theme park-ass game. Japanese also made Xenoblade. Okay, yeah, I'll say this: that Xenoblade 1's English voice acting is fucking amazing, and I do not accept any opinions otherwise. Not every voice actor is as good as every other voice actor, but the voices who are good are really goddamn good. And it kind of annoys me that Xenoblade 2 tried to, like, canonize the Britishisms in, like, in a story thing, when I thought it was fine that just the characters are British, whatever. It's just a funny little quirk, but it's like trying to make it a part of the plot is a little silly. Everyone in Xenoblade also doesn't behave or interact like a normal person. I'll agree with you there. Theme park as a game is a free. I'm a Final Fantasy XIV hater, I've realized. I played through A Realm Reborn. I'm playing through it with Naomi, and I just realized I don't like it. Theme park ass game. That's what I've been trying to tell Naomi. She says she'll play Xenoblade Chronicles and she has played in English. Didn't she play Xenoblade for like 1 or 2 streams? 16 seems to have good voice acting. I would hope so. I mean, Final Fantasy XIII had good voice acting. That's because Square Enix prioritizes presentation above everything else. It's honestly a miracle that Final Fantasy V turned out as good as it did, because a big part of this game coming out in Japan was its presentation. Like, hey, our game doesn't look like a slightly upgraded NES game anymore. It actually has colors in it. This is one of the few town themes I'd be able to live in a town without going insane. The whole thing about Xenoblade having British voice actors is that the game wasn't going to be localized, and then Project Rainfall happened where they were localizing. There was a big push to localize Xenoblade, Last Story, Pandora's Tower, but then they're like, okay, we'll localize it, but we're only going to localize it in Europe. And then it became, okay, we'll localize it in America too, but we're not redubbing it. We're just going to be using the European dub. That's how I think I remember it. I'm sure that's not 100% accurate, but that's like kind of the general idea. I see you calling out Final Fantasy IV. I don't hate 4, but I do think, I mean, it was supposed to be an NES game, and it's just like barely a better looking version of it. It's still a good game, it's just like it doesn't look like a SNES game. British voices tend to feel right in Anglophones in a fantasy setting. Knights and dragons and wizards. You got European voices, it makes some sense. I'll forgive you, say Kane has an awesome voice. Like Final Fantasy 4DS Kane. Xenoblade 3 has some iconic lines. I didn't dislike... I know that, like, it's 50-50 chance of me saying this game's shit or this game's amazing. I didn't dislike Xenoblade 3, but... It's not a game I ever want to replay because of how long it is and how, like, repetitive it was. And also, I didn't really dig the characters or the story. But the problem is just that Xenoblade 1 is my favorite game ever, so there's literally no way for me to be unbiased. At least Xenoblade X is, like, not even really trying at all to be Xenoblade 1. It's just doing its own thing. But Xenoblade 3, I just can't help but feeling like I wish I was playing Xenoblade 1 instead. Yeah, I was gonna end the stream, but then I just ended up kept talking to chat, just listening to the soundtrack. It's more like 90-10, you hate 90% of games. Everybody just start naming games that you like in chat, and I'll just go like down the list, say hate it, like it, hate it, love it. I don't remember, if we're talking about Kain, like Final Fantasy IV Kain, I don't remember his voice. And I haven't played Legacy of Kain. I don't know if I'd like it or not. Imagine any fantasy game where the guards confiscate all your weapons and block your attack spells as soon as you enter a town. Sonic Advance 3, never beat it, but I did like it. I liked the multiplayer. Me and Jam tried to play a multiplayer on an emulator, but it kept crashing, so we never actually beat it. It's a cool game, though. 14, theme park-ass game. Chrono Trigger, shit. Final Fantasy VI, it's probably good, but I'm never able to get more than, like, a few hours into it. Liam O'Brien, really good voice actor. Wish they would make him stop voicing the same guy in every single game he's in. Banjo-Kazooie, great game, like Tooie more. Dragon Quest II, haven't played it. Skyrim, haven't played it. Congo's Caper, I think I've heard of that. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, really, really well made. I think it's funny they made a Xenoblade reference in it with Adam Howden being a voice actor in it. But I like the originals more because Skywalker Saga is kind of a quantity over quality game. Golden Sun only played it for like an hour, so I don't know. I think it's kind of ugly. Oh, dude, I never thought I'd ever see somebody reference Sir Ron Lionheart. I loved his playthrough in that game, where he got to like level 99 before like the 10-hour mark. Or I mean, he put like 100 hours in because he got to level 99 early. But yeah, Ghosts and Goblins, too difficult for me. I'm surprised you like Banjo-Tooie more. I have no idea why I like Tooie more. I like them both, but I always say that you can judge a person, not judge a person. You can like okay. If you say to a Banjo-Kazooie/Tooie fan, like, do you like Grunty Industries? If they say yes, they like Tooie more. If they say no, they like Kazooie more. I think that's generally kind of like... I think that's like pretty accurate, honestly. SMT3, never played it. People do say it's good, though. Lufia mentioned, never played it. Pikmin 2, amazing. Everybody's... Lufia. Oh, I said everybody was just two people. That was like 50-50, right? Actually, there was only like one game in there that I said was shit, and I said it like intentionally disparagingly to get a rise out of somebody. Grunty Industries is well designed, but really frustrating. Even as a kid, when I didn't know how to get around, I still liked it, and I really don't know why. But yeah, it is. If you don't know like how the whole thing works, and yeah, it's really frustrating. But I think the biggest problem with it is that the outside version of the song is really, really good, but you almost never hear it, and you always have to listen to the inside version, which is a big missed opportunity. Any Donkey Kong Country game? I like Returns and Tropical Freeze a lot. I don't really like the SNES games, because I kind of am, like, incredibly biased against SNES platform. God damn my voice. I am incredibly biased against SNES platformers that aren't Plock. I won't even talk about what you said about Chrono Trigger. The two O's in Chrono Trigger should be zeros for what I would give that game out of 10. Ever played Legend of Dragoon? No. Isn't Legend of Dragoon okay. Legend of Dragoon and Legacy of Kain are like two series that are mixed together in my head because, like, Kane, Dragoon, and it's like, because they're like 3 words, the middle word is of. Which one of those series was it where it's like most of the games are good, but then like the most 2 recent games are really terrible? What the hell is wrong with you? Only good thing about Plock is the soundtrack. You're right. You're completely right about that. Phantasy Star. I have played Phantasy Star Online. One of the PSP ones. Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 are the best platformers on the SNES. That's probably true. Are you playing any Bubsy games? Hell no. It's probably better than Chrono Trigger, though. If I had to guess. My voice is, like, betraying me. It's like a voice crack at the worst times. Like, my voice just knows when I'm lying. It's like, don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit us. I have heard that Legacy of Kain and Legend of Dragoon are both like good series that have bad games in them. I just forget the exact like thing. Those huge lips and block used to scare me. Do I have any other Game Boy Advance games? Can I like play something else? No. Of course, Final Fantasy V Advance is the only Game Boy Advance game I have on my computer. Summon Night Swordcraft Story 2 is the number 2 rated game for graphics on Vim's Lair. This box art of Summon Night Swordcraft Story 2 looks like the Made in Abyss. Is it the same guy? It's an Atlas game, I didn't know that. I'll forgive you for not liking Chrono Trigger even if you're wrong. Thank you. Supersonic Warriors. I watched Frank-O-Matic play both Supersonic Warriors games. I heard that the second one was not well regarded. How many Final Fantasies have you played? I've played a lot of them. As for ones I've beaten 4, 5, 7, 12. Tactics A2, Crystal Chronicles, Stranger of Paradise, the Theatrhythm games, and the Cydia PSP games, I guess, if you count those. What else? I'm sure there's more, but I can't think of any right now. Bubsy 3D, it's probably bad. I haven't played it, though. Ever played Eternal Eyes? It sold poorly, wound up on overrun stock stores at $1 per disc. Would you rather play Bubsy 3D or Action 52? Probably Bubsy 3D, because even though it's shitty, it at least, like, works. Play Tactics. I do own War of the Lions on PSP. I know people don't think that is, like, a good port, without modding anyway, but I'm just not into the style of gameplay. Like, it was a miracle that I beat Fire Emblem 7. Have you played 7 Grand Dad? No, and I probably won't. I have played Deltarune, though. It's not related, but I have played it. Fantasy Tactics Sleep. Hell yeah. Now you're speaking my language. Like, Tactics? Hell no. Disgaea? Hell yeah. Catherine? Have not played it, but I am familiar with its legacy. Dream Team, not a great game, even though the gameplay is fun. It definitely has one of the best. I'm not being hyperbolic about this. I think that Mario & Luigi Dream Team has one of the best final bosses in like RPG out of any RPG I've played. Not in RPG history because I haven't played that many, but definitely out of any RPG I've played, it's up there. Like, the final boss music and the actual fight are so goddamn good, it blows the rest of the game out of the water, and it sucks that that fight is trapped in that game. You played Sacred Stones? Yeah, I played it and beat it when it was because it was a 3DS Ambassador game. because I bought it. I bought the 3DS on release day because it came out on my birthday. Sacred Stones was fun, but even when I had like a very little Fire Emblem experience, I know it was really easy. And now that when I beat Fire Emblem 7, I tried to go back to Sacred Stones, and I was like, whatever. I didn't beat it. I didn't like get very far. I got to like chapter 6. Tales of Symphonia, definitely one of my favorite Tales of games. I think it might be one of, like, Tales of Symphonia and Final Fantasy V are my two most replayed games. And this game I replay it a lot because, like, it's really short and easy, but Symphonia is a long-ass game. And I've replayed it a shit ton on console, so it's not even like I have speed up. But yeah, amazing. Sees Catherine. Woman. Dream Team would be a great game if they would shut the fuck up occasionally. There's like one part in Dream Team that I still remember vividly because of how weird it was. Like, you go into a dream area, and they give you a new Luigi power, and they don't tutorialize it. They just, like, let you experiment with it. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're just not doing that anymore. That's cool. And then the next time you get a new Luigi ability, they fucking tutorialize it. So, like, what the fuck happened? I've never seen you playing Symphonia, so you must hate that game. I've been trying to think of what I would do on this channel for a Symphonia challenge run, where it's like normal mode, minimum experience, or like mania mode, half experience, or something, I don't know. For some reason, Biblos is playable in Final Fantasy Tactics. Fuck. You know, like making different job combos in Final Fantasy 1? I don't think so. I've never played Final Fantasy 1 for more than an hour. Pac-Man World? I heard 2 is the good one. So it's weird they haven't remade... Like, they remade World 1. And then they just didn't do 2. So I guess World 1 remake must have not sold that well. Very normal difficulty. Thanks. What is the game with the most amount of, like, not joke difficulties in that I don't do anything, but like I think Doom is a good example. Doom has like 10 difficulties and they're all called like really goofy things. What other games that do that? Like a game that has game journalist difficulty or some shit. I thought Pac-Man World was not... Like, Pac-Man World... Okay, this is how I understand Pac-Man World Trilogy as like an outsider. World 1 was like fine as a like an experimental game. 2 was like basically the Crash 2 of the series, where it's like they just refined what was good and got rid of what wasn't. And then 3 is like the Crash 3, where they just added a bunch of gimmick shit and like de-emphasized the actual parts of the game that people like. That's how I understand it, but I've never played those games myself, so it's purely based on word of mouth. As janky as it like Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and also Pokemon Gen 4, I guess, are games that I only like because I played them as a kid. I know that with how much I hate Sonic, if I didn't play Adventure 2 when I was a kid, I would fucking hate it. I know this, like, 100%. Oh yeah, the South Park game where the skin pigmentation was the difficulty. I forgot about that. That's probably the best, right? Like, you can't top that one. id Software loves that. We need more games we have to unlock easy mode by dying a lot instead of by default. Yeah, it's like Devil May Cry. You die a lot in Devil May Cry 3. It's like easy mode is unlocked. Like, fuck you. That was definitely intentional, right? Like, you're playing a really difficult game and it's like they don't tell you like, oh, you feel, what, are you shit at the game? Well, here's easy mode. Just the words easy mode was unlocked is enough to irritate people, and that's pretty genius. H5 runs in Shadow Dragon. Shadow Dragon has 5 difficulties in a normal mode that's about the same numbers as Famicom. E.g. a Dojin game. It's really easy. That have prologue on top. Speedrun was black screen sim. I hate when games prompt me to change to easy mode, yeah. Just let me retry. Just go back to flipping burgers, you motherfucker.
Did you feed Reese lunch?
Yeah, she's just being a baby for no reason.
Oh, yeah. Neighbor kid.
I'm gonna go out and throttle that cat.
Shut up.
Whatever.
You ain't gonna do nothing. Not with me around. I'll throttle you.
Hard 5 and Shadow Dragon is literally a Kaizo. I kind of like when games do that. When, like, the officialized Kaizo. Like, Pikmin 2 is a very minor example. Like, Pikmin 2 is not actually a Kaizo game. Like, it's not unfair. But it is bullshit. But then you have stuff like Ocarina Master Quest, where it's like, shoot the cow in the wall to unlock a switch. Like, why? Those are just games being, like, wacky. They're not, like, really difficult. Well, Ocarina Master Quest was too difficult for me to beat, I will admit. Yeah, the Pokemon Black White 2 speedrun, or not speedrun, the easy and hard mode were only, like, somewhat recently understood to actually not be working properly. Whenever I do the solo Butterfree Black and White 2, it's going to be with that one ROM hack that, actually makes the difficulty, like, correct. But also, yeah, the way even if it did work properly, the way it's implemented is so shit, where you have to beat the game and then transfer the easy/hard mode key to a different game. It's shit. Black White 2 are my favorite games. I didn't know that. Yeah, they just bump up the hard and easy mode. Just bump up and down trainer levels. Well, some trainers also get more Pokemon, so like they are technically more difficult, but their stats aren't actually different for some reason. I don't know how they did that. But at least like in hard mode, the Elite Four and like gym leaders and people have actual teams with like real items, not just I have a Lumberry or I have a Citrus Berry. Maybe I'll have a White Herb. Master Quest was probably never play tested. Yeah, so in hard mode you actually level up faster because of how Gen 5 calculates experience. So the game is actually easier. You level up faster, but the enemies aren't stronger. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. Iconic. In the same way that, like, AIDS is iconic. Has everybody here, unrelated, has everybody here voted on the poll of what to play next? It's unlikely that Tactics A2 will outpace Crystal Project at this point, but you know, you never know. I don't know if that was audible. I just started playing a Naomi short by accident. What were they thinking? I love listening to Song of Time. Yeah, I think, because Picked Up on a Bus, one of his friends, I forget who, said that, like, Master Quest was designed and tested by interns, and that's why it's so jank and fucked up, but I kind of appreciate it in that way. Like, the fact that in the Ice Cavern they disguise one of the crystal switches among the actual crystals, that's a legitimately cool idea. Yeah, it's a community post. It's between, Crystal Chronicles multiplayer, Pikmin 2 no purples, Tactics A2 with hard mode, only Humes, or just a blind playthrough of Crystal Project. which Crystal Project is winning so far. I'm going to do all 4 of those eventually, for the record. Just it's basically determining the order. Oh yeah, Awakening Lunatic Plus was another thing I was going to bring up with the Kaizo thing, where it's just straight up unbeatable sometimes early game. But yeah, the other thing about the Ocarina Master Quest is that you have to play the Song of Time so goddamn much. And it's really annoying. See, I'm such a game purist. When I played the Ship of Harkinian Ocarina with like all the added stuff in it, like higher frame rate, better graphics, I'm just like, I have the most amount of nostalgia for the 64 PlayStation 1 era, so I just kept everything on shitty graphics mode. That's actually another reason why I prefer the 64 version of Ocarina over the 3DS. Like, 3DS is basically 99% objectively better, but I do prefer the old version. There's a friend of mine who prefers Galaxy 1 over Galaxy 2, and at the time I was like, why? Galaxy 2 is just like better, but now I actually get it. I understand that mentality. Some of Master Quest's weird things are from objects in Ocarina having disjointed hitboxes or weird geometry. Oh yeah, there was a thing in the water temple where you have to like hookshot the wall for no reason. Like, why? If I didn't see Picked Up on a Bus do that in his playthrough of Master Quest, I would have never thought of that shit. I tried ship and had to leave it at default frame rate, yeah. I remember that one ZFG video where he was like messing with the frame rate. And he like put the frame rate to negative. That's one of my favorite videos of his, where he jumps off of invisible geometry and just flies out of bounds at Mach speed. That was funny. Luna Plus has been mastered by the hardcore community enough that you can clear about 90% of composition. But chapter 2 to 4 is like actually unbeatable sometimes because of the combinations of enemy skills. Maybe it's not literally unbeatable if you're an RNG god, but, you know, realistically they're not beatable because of your lack of options early game. Because you only have shitty characters and shitty weapons. Ocarina with Pokemon Sword and Shield graphics. That's fucked up to say, but you're so right for that. I like that Ship has modern controls like a free cam. Yeah, it's a great... Ship of Harkinian's a great mod. That's not even a mod, it's like its own thing. It's just a decomp. Like a port. Did Ship of Harkinian... I think, Kevin, you might have told me this. Did it fuck with, like, speedrun tricks? Because I remember I was talking about on stream how I couldn't do a quick swap to make Adult Link use the sticks as an adult, and I couldn't do it like consistently on NSO, but I could do it. But I was like, my success rate with it was so insanely low on Ship of Harkinian. My favorite ZFG moment is when he's playing multiplayer Ocarina and someone changes to the CJ skin, which comes with sound. He says some funny. I haven't watched. I was subscribed to ZFG for a long time, but I kind of stopped watching him when he was only doing randomizer content. Not that, like, his content was bad once he started doing randomizer stuff, but I was like, I don't know, it wasn't what I subscribed to. But if his videos are still good, maybe I'll go back to watching him. Since I haven't been subscribed for so long, I'll have a lot of catching up to do, so that's like stuff I could listen to at work, I guess. Quick Swap. I know Quick Swap works on Ship, it just, like, wasn't made harder. Like, even with me leaving the game on 20 frames per second, or whatever the default frame rate is, and, like, default everything, I don't know. I just don't know why I was so shit at doing Quick Swap. There are other glitches that don't work. That's very surprising. You'd think it would be, like... It would be something that's, like, made for speedrunners, basically. I'm just not really a fan of randomizers in general. Like, someone was asking earlier, is like, would I ever do a Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer? And the answer is probably yes, because I love Kingdom Hearts 2. But a lot of randomizers kind of have the same problem to me, where it's like, you get something really overpowered in the first 30 minutes and just abuse the shit out of it until like the 75% mark, where suddenly you're like underpowered because you haven't been getting anything else good. And the one time I did do a Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer was kind of like that, where I needed to go to a really difficult world to get some like power or ability. Oh no, it was when Kingdom Hearts 2 still worked with Archipelago. I need to like go to a really difficult world to get to an item for somebody. And I like just kept retrying over and over, and I eventually like got so much experience through my successful run that I was just like level 40 going through level like 10 to 20 areas, and I just steamrolled the game because I leveled up so much. That's kind of a problem I have with randomizers, but that's not really it's just a structural thing. It's just something that comes with the territory. It's hard to make a balanced randomizer. Link to the Past would be a better randomizer. I think Link to the Past is my best randomizer experience. I've done Super Metroid, Link to the Past, Kingdom Hearts 2, Pokemon, and Link to the Past is definitely the best, because yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 I just described. Pokemon, it's like you catch a legendary in the first route and you're good. Super Metroid, both times I've tried doing a Super Metroid randomizer, I get Screw Attack or the Plasma Beam in the first like 30 minutes. It's like, okay, whatever. You might have gotten used to the NSO input delay. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about the input delay aspect. Maybe that's it. Yeah, it might have less input delay than it did, but it does still exist. Yeah, Zelda randomizers usually aren't like that, but like you could get really lucky in Link to the Past with like getting all 4 sword upgrades back to back if you're insanely lucky. That's probably not going to happen, but you know. But yeah, randomizers are cool, just normally not really my thing. Hi, Reese. You wanna meow for the camera? Come on, Reese, say something funny. Reese, you're fine. Whatever, I guess that's all you'll get out of her, is a meh. Dramatic-ass cat. To be fair, in advanced item logic, they remove sword upgrades and silver arrows, so I guess either that's a new feature or it's a feature I completely ignored. I tried doing a Final Fantasy 1 randomizer, refused to spit out the patched ROM. It just ate it. Just, oh, delicious ROM. Delicious Final Fantasy 1 NES jank. Also, my dinner's about done, so I will end the stream for real. Next time I stream will probably be Crystal Project. I won't actually, like, decide what it is until the day of the stream, but it's definitely either going to be Crystal Project or Tactics A2. Probably will be next Sunday. I'll, like, stream with Naomi Final Fantasy V. And then right after, well, not right after, sometime after I'll do Crystal Project. See how that goes. Hopefully I don't end up hating the game, because I am a hater by nature. Thanks everybody for showing up. I will say I'm a little bit sick of Final Fantasy V right now because I've been making so many videos and I've streamed like 3 or 4 playthroughs of it back to back. It's my own fault for putting so much mileage into this game, but yeah. I'll see you next week.